Hey, the remote A500. Hey, Steve. Hey, Pony. Thank you for the resubs, David. Thank you, sir. They load good. Thank you. Appreciate it, man. All right, let's grab some coffee because I haven't had any today. Just woke up kind of late. The beer drinking with friend ended up kind of little going into the late territories. Nice bit of greenery, decent amount. And I do appreciate, the trees and everything for the shade. You really do need that in summer, especially. You really do need it. You're gonna get all the shade you can to not burn completely. In the blazing sun. And going down again temperature. It's kind of warm. Haven't actually checked, but like feels like already 20 something. Already does feel like 20 something. I'm not gonna lie. Well, I mean, it's also kind of peak, to be honest, right now. It's like noon, so pretty much the most active sun. Did get a bit of tan already yesterday. So yeah, pretty warm. Had like some cool days, and now it's all returning again to warm, and soon it's gonna be hot. Probably mega hot. Now let's get some coffee. Салам алейкум. Раф, пожалуйста.
Раф, ваниль,
Да.
да?
Объем
средний?
Средний, да. Hey, it was good morning. Oh, which bug it was? Which bug? And what happened there? I don't want you to upgrade. Doing good, man, doing good. Let's see what they say. Gets constantly lost. Interesting. I do have some connection issues sometimes. Mostly on my PC, not on my laptop. Let's see, it was interesting. Then doing the push for Windows 11 there. I see already there. What? Alright, got some coffee. And the fast food places usually don't have a good coffee, so I'd rather not. How much was that coffee? Coffee is a bit less than $3, like 2.5 basically, for this kind of cup. It's like rough coffee. It's a little more fancy-ish, I guess. Adding some like syrups and stuff there for taste. Hey, Autonomous, hello. Yeah, that does sound like the DNS. I feel like I do have that issue on my PC somehow too. It's kind of weird because like I have the same connection at home, right? My laptop connected to that connection with Ethernet and no problems. And when I connect with my PC through Wi-Fi, it just kind of like sometimes works, sometimes doesn't, sometimes really badly. But I just kind of attribute it to just the Wi-Fi, even though like it's pretty close and stuff, shouldn't be that much of an issue. Today I had this stuff that I also couldn't, like it was working, but I couldn't open any websites. So I pretty much like use my laptop as a hotspot and connect my PC through that hotspot to the same network basically, and then it all works. 2 IKEA hot dogs for a coffee, yeah. Like basically for the same amount of money as this cup of coffee, you can get like a big portion, like solid portion of plov, for example. So it's kind of cheap, but then, you know, in comparison, not that cheap really. Should actually maybe buy some here in this one. This one is a bit cheaper, and it's also really good. This is the cafe that we have here nearby. Also real nice. Andy, good morning. Nothing is cheap anymore. Well, yeah, kinda. Actually, some pastries here, like pastries with liver, for example, they are really cheap and they're really good. Like even for local standards, they're quite cheap. And it's like 20-25 cents basically to, or 25 mostly, to get one. I would say that's pretty good. It's not big though, but it's nice. It's updated to Windows 11 and everything's gone now. Interesting. Should actually check event log. Yeah, that sounds kinda like a good thing to try. Maybe identify whatever I can have there. It's usually not a problem though. But I kinda do think that it's the network card on my PC, even though in the same time, like I also connect through the Wi-Fi just to my hotspot on laptop, and then everything works pretty much flawlessly. If I connect directly to the router, the same router that my laptop is connected to, but through Ethernet, right? And it all works like shit all of a sudden. Could be that the router is the old protocol, the 2.4 gigahertz, and the laptop hotspot is 5 gigahertz. Maybe that's why. Let's see what I see. That's probably going to be a lot of people there. Kind of lunchtime here, so it's going to be probably a lot. You can already kind of see here a lot of people. Well, in the distance. Yes, it's there, I see. Yeah, router here is kind of dog shit, but yeah, we're kind of like not really gonna be bothering already with it too much because yeah, gonna move soon. It's already a bit over a month and it's over. And I hope we're gonna have decent internet there. And to be honest, our experience with internet in Armenia was pretty decent. There was only one, I remember, moment when it was just disconnecting and I was super molding. But then it was all smooth after that. Good speed, nice ping, everything was good. So hopefully we'll get the new place also with a decent connection. There will be other problems that are more annoying. There'll be probably like some blackouts, you know, all that fun stuff. But that I bet we're gonna have. He's there, alright. Well, people sitting at KFC. It's interesting, they have also like the Ramadan set in KFC. Well, Ramadan's over. Like advertised everywhere too. It's kind of such interesting thing, you know. The local flavor of things. And there is a bunch of like local fast food chains. And we're gonna go a MaxWay today. I'm gonna throw this stuff away. Sorting the trash. All the bus drivers advertising. Where do you want to go? Chirchik, Gazelkent. People are just eating some samsa. Don't need no fancy fast foods. Alright, let's see. Салам алейкум. Клаб сэндвич, пожалуйста, 2.
Клаб сэндвич?
Угу.
3, да?
Да-да, 2. Тирамису 2. И напитки, которые как морс с малиной. А нет, а какой есть? Давайте цитрус 2. Все, с собой.
154.
Угу. Спасибо. Alright, now we wait. And now we wait. It's kind of hot here, actually. Shiny coin. Oh, nice and shiny. Focus. Does it? But not want to. Come on. I'll change this stuff. Sort of save, and with kebab also. We have a little bit of everything here. Let's zoom in there. See, here's some sandwiches, have some burgers, a lot of kebab of different kind. Some hot dogs even. German doner, yeah, I want to try that one too. I want to try that one too. See how that goes. It's actually funny because that sound of announcement is the same as on Russian railroad. It's the same like announcement sound before they start announcing, you know, some train or something. I can pick some stuff from the street there too. If you don't want to go inside, to be honest, there's no ACs on right now. Feels like it's actually hot. Hey, Karakul. Yep, exactly. You know the sound. You know the sound. Mine should be soon. Some delivery people too. Can you imagine how it is for the cooks? True. They have like one AC there, I guess, on top of the window there. But I'm not sure how good it is in terms of ACs somewhere else. Not mine yet. focus on the coin this way. Focus. Oh, that's why it does focus. The new and shiny. Yeah, 2022. Not that new, I guess, of a coin. Cakewalk, hello. Still not mine. Yeah, it's a cool coin, especially considering it's like this coin is basically like less than 10 cents pretty much. Like 1/13 of a dollar basically in this coin. You also can have the same in paper, even though I think they don't do the new bills like this. On the old ones that are still left, like 1,000 bill. But 10 cents, yeah. And some delivery pickups there too. The inflation is insane here. I just learned like day before yesterday, I think, that some of the bank deposits here, you can get bank deposit for like 26% interest. It's insane. Just because how, like much of an inflation and unstable like the currency conversion is. Yeah, it's not drive-through, yeah. You can't really go there with the car. It's just like the street, like part, I guess. You can just sit there outside. Oh, should be mine, I guess, next. Probably already. I'm making a whole lot of sandwiches there too. The insane stockpile of bread there. Yeah, I want to try the German doner. I really want to try that one. It's like doner in this actually is kind of nice. We tried once, but not the German ones. We tried like the box. And the box is basically kind of like everything mixed together. No, that's mine. I want some sauce. Ahmad. There we go. Got them. Out we go. There it is. Got them. People think about the gear. You know, I kind of feel like nowadays it's getting kind of like normalized, you know, way more, because you can see all those insane, you know, like TikTokers on the streets and stuff, all over the place. So I feel like people already like are less shocked by that. People already less shocked. Well, that's a bit kind of like different type of setup though, right? So it's still kind of like question marks still happen, you know. I was like, I think it turned off already probably, right? When I was in the elevator on the TV tower yesterday. We had like the food delivery guy there. Actually, I didn't get really, is he like food delivery or what exactly? Because like he was again in the same elevator when we were going down. He was like, oh, like he didn't really like ask though about like, you know, what am I doing exactly right now, but more kind of like, oh shit, is it like the 360 camera and stuff? Can it like turn and shit? How much is it, you know? So I wasn't exactly even like interested in what, I guess just assumed that I was recording and stuff, not like live streaming. You could really low. Yes, still have like the celebratory stuff. Ramadan Mubarak Balsin. The Ramadan is already over, and I still have the leftovers. The Minecraft movie package, yeah. I wonder what kind of crossovers they get here. Like Dodo Pizza, which is like the Russian chain that is also like here in Armenia, in Georgia, everywhere. That one gets like, they had the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, right? Pizza that I had before. They used to before. I'm not sure if they had it in Uzbekistan, but like back in Russia at least, they constantly have some like Honkai Star Rail, you know, Genshin Impact collabs. And they farm, dude, because like people go to that fucking pizza place just to get some sort of like Genshin merch, like at 4 a.m. already to take the queue, you know, the spot in the line. Jaywalking, dance game. You actually can get fucked also by police people here if you don't behave while a road crossing. You know, I'm not sure how like super strict are they, but my friend got warned before. Like he was crossing, like on pedestrian crossing, right, like on the green light and everything, but he was looking in his phone, and apparently that's a fee here. But he just got warned. But I also see people do it all the time, so I'm not sure how, you know, how strict the reinforcement of that is. Maybe they just decided, you know, to kind of like just meme around on the tourists, sort of. Hey, Ryan. Ooh, it smells nice. This there, like they have some sort of like. It's interesting, like with the combos here, at least within this fast food place. You can't get like coffee with the combo. You can get tea, you can get soda, and here they have like this kind of like fruitish, berryish, you know, kind of hot drinks. Sort of like, I mean, compote, I guess, in a way, just hot, you know, kind of like, what's the English name for that one? Like, you know, the Christmas, you know, drinks, the Christmas hot drinks with like fruits and berries and stuff you can get on like the Christmas markets and stuff, I guess. And I got some with the like the citrus taste. We'll see what it is. Like we tried before with my friend with like raspberry. It was really good. He also like legit had, you know, just like you could catch some of those seeds, you know, that you have like in raspberry. Not some sort of like insane taste replacement thingy, you know. Bus is even here too. A lot of Kias here also. And the Korean friendship, dude. The Kampot, yeah. One and only. Yeah, food is like on every step. There's food for you here. Past the food before. Now gonna be getting into another area with a bunch of food. Just like how denki is where we live, sort of nearby. Like you have this like on that side, we have like the Giotto Gourmet, like Italian, like pizza and stuff mostly. Like there, I think a little to the right. No, actually, no. Oh yeah, right there in front you have like the Turkish place there. Then you have dessert place here, like the bakery. Then you just like cross the road here. It's like what's one pizza so far, right? You cross the road, you get Papa John's. That's like two pizza already places. But then you have like Bellissimo Pizza, already three. Then you have the Chopar Pizza, that's also kind of like the local one. That is four. Then you have the Dodo Pizza, that is five. And then you have another one, I forgot the name. Across the road, six. There's like six pizza places in like, I don't know, like 200, 300 meters range. Maybe like 500 meters maximum. Hey boss face, hello. How are you doing? So you could really see, don't like the wine. I'm not a big fan myself usually. Not a big fan. But yeah, you can get like non-alcoholic version, I guess. MK hello. Alright, have a good one, man. Enjoy going outside, touching the grass. Now everyone already going ham with ice cream. Like, dude, ice cream is insane here too. There's some really nice ice cream they have. Yeah, there's a lot of different ice cream. Like the freebies in the store are massive and super loaded. I don't think I've seen that much ice cream. Even in Georgia, I think in summer there was kind of like less of it, feels like. Which, I mean, I guess kind of understandable. And when the heat can raise really hard, I guess people do be enjoying the cooling down that way. Oh yeah, and on top of like the all the pizza places, there is also burger place here. Doner place here is also nice. I'll go there maybe at some, it's like pretty close to where we live, so it ain't gonna be like a dank walk or something. And yeah, here's all the pieces and everything. I got like more menu. Need to check, maybe they got something new interesting. They have like the doner plate, like the set that you get. And they got the wraps, they got everything. More pizza places too. Oh, and the chicken place, kind of like the local KFC. And that's the Dodo Pizza, but they kind of like renovating something here. I mean, it works, they just kind of building. I think they're building just the, extending the, like the outside area, like the terrace or something. So you have more spots to put people. And then there's also like Turkish place there in the front, so amount of food is ridiculous. It's insane, dude. And we haven't even tried everything at all. Gonna try local doner pizza. We need to do that. And the kebab pizza. Guess like with all the lamb kebab, that should be some good stuff here. Gelato, yeah, that one is closed, I think, still. Should be opened already soon, probably because of the summer. Yeah, I'm gonna be turning it off in a moment. I'm just not gonna, just press the button and cut it. So I warn, because of the delay, it's gonna be turning off soon. Then I'm just gonna go up and we're gonna check the food again. Gonna consume the food again. I got some for my friend too. I'm just gonna eat and sit and chill and yup, basically. All right, switching scenes. Alright, one moment. Here. Almost missed fries. That would be a tragedy. Alright, sorry. Sorry. There we go. Okay. Hey, dogs, hello. Hello. I missed someone there. Hey, TB-chan. Hello. Hello. I hope not didn't miss anyone else. Alright, let's get the fusion going. I'm not sure if it's on this on this scene, I see like ponies having some withdrawals, man. We need to get him to fish. Need to get him to fish. Postcard with girl and kitty? Yep, I do. That one I still do. That one I still do, absolutely. I wanna get that one. I mean, sure. We could do. Alright. Done. Fishing, get out. The pay pollen intensifies, CSC. Nice. Yeah, do have that one. Oh, you know what? 1 second there. Do I have the Ko-Fi thingy here? 1 moment. I need to add it. Oh, so fast. 1 second. Where was it? Ko-Fi. Copy. And then we paste it here. There we go. Should be good, eh? One moment, I'll bring it. Like basically what I have is some of the new ones that I got. So like this stuff, and I didn't focus. A couple of the shiny ones, also Tashkent ones. These I have 2. Yeah, there is the girl with cat, but I guess that one is already taken, I assume. And yeah, we have the Plov one. I have the Plov one too. Yeah, these are all the new ones I still have. And here for enjoyers I got the retro stuff. But this basically I managed to get the collection stuff sorta, because all of these are from 1980. This is basically the Soviet ones. So some of the places like this one we're gonna visit, for example. This is the circus. It's still pretty much there. It's still pretty much there in the same, you know, shape and form. Gonna be hard to find some of those places though nowadays, because yeah, 1980, you know, Soviet Union and stuff. And I'm actually not sure. I think it's before the earthquake actually too, so I'm not so sure. Yeah, that's the Tashkent circus. We're gonna go there, and we're gonna pause that one. There's like a lot of good stuff around there. Yeah, and just a bunch of like, you know, the constructionism sort of buildings and brutalism and everything. Some of the monuments and stuff. Pushkin monument probably is around, since they didn't even rename the metro station. Like they removed, there's a bunch of metro stations that were called in Soviet times by the names of like different poets and everything. Like we, for example, right now on metro station that was close to today, right? It's nowadays it's called Buyuki Pakyuli, which is the Great Silk Road. And before it was called Mayakovsky, I think. Yeah, the Mayakovsky Street, basically, all this place. And metro station also was like Mayakovsky. And a lot of people still call it the same way, but now it's renamed. So like they removed a lot of like, you know, references to the Soviet times. But Pushkin Metro and Pushkin like monument, I guess, is still there. It's in Armenia, it's here, it's everywhere. Like, you know, people do respect some good poet, you know, no matter what. No matter what, people do respect a good poet, no matter where he's from. This will be nice to find. I wonder if this one's still around, because this is a Museum der Volkerfreundschaft. There it is. Musée de l'amitié des peuples. I'm not sure how to pronounce that properly. Yeah, they have like in all languages also. But yeah, Friendship of People Museum. So yeah, they have like a lot of these things, but yeah, I'm not sure if a lot of that you can kind of find nowadays, especially in the same. But some I will find. Some I will find. This one was Kukildash. Yeah, this Kukildash we're gonna go to. This one we're gonna go to. This one I think is still survived everything and still around. How's good, Mudkeep? How you are, Fear? Hello. Oh yeah, with the glorious leader there. That mural is probably gone though, I would assume. Oh shit. Well, there's the Dorksel. Thank you, thank you. Dorksel getting the kitty one. Kitty one is gone. Yeah, like why is that a postcard, dude? Like why? It's just like, well, look, we built some Kobe blocks, you know. There it is, man. Literally, like, it's called literally like the apartment blocks on the Pushkin Street. All right, I guess. You know, the achievements. We're building a lot of blocks. More constructivism. I mean, I assume in some countries maybe not even gonna be really looked well upon, you know, when you receive something like that. I would guess. Some more like the architecture. Poetic Pushkin Komi blocks, yeah. And some dank cafe. Cafe Blue Dome is Cook Gumbaz. Blue Dome is. Oh shit, and stay with you. Thank you, thank you. I think I sent you the plof one, Steve, before, right? So I need to get you another one. I will need to get you another one. I can go some of the retro ones still. Oh yeah, the World War II stuff and everything. All section. No, wait a second, is it? Oh yeah, it is, yeah. Actually, not so sure. 14 Turkestan Commissars Monument. So it could be something like from Revolution time, actually. I want one of the old ones. All right, sure, will do. Yeah, Textile Workers Palace of Culture. Probably still kind of around, but it probably like changed the name though. So finding those a bit tricky. Oh yeah, the Cube, Minecraft. You know, there it is. Museum of Arts. There it is. Just the Cube stuff. Why not? Sart. No, I can get you the circus. Can get you the circus. Yeah, this basically goes in the back even. Yeah, it's published by Central Committee of Communistic Party of Uzbekistan, 1980. A price 9 kapiek. For 9 kapiek nowadays, back home you can get nothing. Literally. Even like a box of matchsticks. Not anymore. Not anymore. There will be like, I will get some in Samarkand probably also. So I have a bunch of these, but we'll see. Maybe I'll get some in Samarkand should have for sure the local kind of postcard, because Samarkand is actually pretty big in terms of like tourism. And they even have like their own postal office is like some sort of like, you know, fancy one, because a lot of tourists love to send stuff home from there when they're traveling. Gonna be probably overpriced, but fine. Fine, worth it. Customs gonna put you in the list, yeah. Rule. All right, so this one will be taken then by Dorksel, right? Or you want the Plof one or the Kitty one? Design Polina Alexeyeva. Got some Relicans making some designs for postcards. Why not? That artist in Tbilisi, for example, in Georgia was really cool. Alright. At the ritual. The SIM card movement ritual as usual. Okay, like everywhere is different size of the SIM cards also. Like this one needs the big one. Can't put the mini one in. Or nano one, I guess at this point they're called. Always the Fiesta, man. Them SIM card slots in my phones already. Got too much use. Moving things around all the time. Whoop. Get the card back. Oh yeah, we'll see also which ones we'll be able to get. I will need a refill, but yeah, the Samarkand I probably will get some specific cards. We'll see, maybe we'll try to send it from there too. I have such a fancy postal office here. Even though here is also quite fancy, I usually go to like the central one, the very central one. Original now is like literally the pin, a needle. No original stick, I'm not even sure where that is. Not even sure. A literal needle. Hey, Papa Carlo. Alright, now get the food gear. Time to consume. Yeah, like that. The sandwich is sandwich everywhere. It's just the spelling gonna be different, you know. There it is. The insane unboxing, dude. I like the box though, yeah. Like you just kind of do this, and there you go. You have it all. You have it all on the plate already. Well, there it is, man. Bigus. With them stickers, it doesn't fall apart. Look at this, the slice of the chicken, dude. At the bottom there. That's what I call a bigu chicken. Berikon, feels bad, man. Feels bad. Yep. Happens. In Uzbekistan, it happens a lot, man, when you see all the food and stuff. Don't need a toothpick. Yeah, gotta be careful with that. They're like this version, this is like the club sandwich. And they have like the version where it's just like one smaller kind of like slice of bread. And it's just one thing, basically, solid one. But I mean... yeah, like I don't know, like somehow it's the meta here. Like almost all the fast food chains have something like that, like some sort of sandwich like that. Every fast food chain has here. Which I mean, yeah, I guess, like, is it that much of a fast food? Like you have chicken, you have cucumber, tomato, cheese, sauce, bread. I mean, is it really like that bad? Is it really that bad? Use more green? Yeah, they have only cucumber here. Well, and tomato, of course, but yeah, no salad or something. Salad could kinda, I guess, could kinda fit. Hey, Jordi, hello. How we doing? Yeah, they have a lot of like dedicated sandwich places here too, and hot dogs. Even though hot dog we got in like local, like we have like one place nearby, like the food cart that is stationary with hot dogs. Those hot dogs weren't good, to be honest. Like the sausage is just the basic stuff from the store, and my friend got like 2 sausages, and it's called like, how is it called, like Hunters or something, whatever. And it's pretty much like the main feature is they just douse it in barbecue sauce, and it's just kind of like, dude, you just eat the sauce basically. Like the sausage you don't even feel there. Bread today doesn't feel that good. They didn't like toast it well inside or something. I feel like they didn't get restocked on the fresh bread yet for today or something. Like I said, like last time I had it, it was like super like soft and nice bread. Well, toasted obviously, but still. And you kind of can feel it, you know, the little... It was laying around for some time. And the crumb-free bread, them. I mean, I guess you just kind of add some stuff that makes it a little more stretchy. It is toasted, actually. It is actually toasted, but they could do more, I think, yeah. Especially since it does feel like the bread was laying around them for some time. Some extra toasting would actually help it. Super glue. I know that like the dodo pizza, for example, they started adding like potato to the dough for the pizza because I guess like the starch and everything, it kind of just gets like a little more like stretchy and stuff. Reportable hello. Now you need to get up early. Let's see what you say. Just wait for 2 p.m. Yeah. And 1 kilo plate of fried chicken. All right, so this is the some sort of like citrus drink there. Oh, that is mega citrus. Well, yeah, the camera can't really probably show. No, I can't really show it that way to you. But it's basically just kind of like a lot of pulp there also. So it's not just some sort of like, you know, we just added some like taste thingies and it's good. It's kind of like, you know, like mild Fanta, but you know, without toxicity and without carbonation or anything. Just kind of like very, very citrusy, like tea. Wouldn't say tea really because there's no tea, I think. Yeah, I did a little walk. Did a little walk there. Very nice, very nice. Yeah, like this basically, this thingy is like $1. The whole sandwich with fries is $3. The citrus, yeah. Okay, this one is not very convenient. Shouldn't remove the toothpick yet that early. As usually I say, huh? Oh shit, and another one. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Nick. Appreciate it. Nick also got one. Thank you, thank you. The postcards going in. Nice, portable, nice. Yeah, by the river is really nice here. Being close to the water here, you appreciate more because it's a desert, you know. So being close to the water is a very pogi here. Not to mention you get some like fresh air, you know, a little bit of like breeze even from the rivers. That's why they got like the whole system of like channels around Tashkent, just to kind of like vent the air a bit, you know, because of that water. Since yeah, like give it like 2 months and it's gonna be unbearable here. Not gonna catch any of that, sadly. I actually kind of would be curious to stay here in like the mega heat for a few days until I want out. I got the new direction already. True. Spanish Postal Service. Yeah, the Georgian one was lost, but it was not just Nick. I think like from Georgia, I think I sent like 9, right? I think postcards from Georgia and I think like 3. I think 3 didn't make it. But from Uzbekistan, all of them arrived so far. There was like 5, I think, I sent from here, and there were 6, and they all went. Yeah, Stave didn't get his also from Georgia, right? Yeah. Yeah, Stave, Kwak, I think, also didn't get his from Georgia. Nick didn't get his from Georgia. And I don't remember. Was it Sigi, actually, maybe, too? It's like almost half didn't make it. German one in DHL. I thought DHL is kind of more or less okay with that. Yeah, but you couldn't track it or something. I think I sent them all in one batch. So it wasn't like, different times and some they just forgot about or something. I literally like, gave all of them to them. They actually, I guess she didn't stamp it like with me there. She just like took them. All right, they got the money and goodbye. But like half went through, half not. Now here in Uzbekistan, I just like gave them to the operator. He just like calculated how much it will be, showed me, and then he started just like stamping them all right there while I was there. Then he gave them back to me. I took them and went to like the box, dropped them in the box myself. Taking more letters, yeah. Letters are kind of nice. Letters are kind of nice. I think I ever had letters. I had a postcard before too from one of the LS viewers back in the day. Alrighty, portable, enjoy. It'd be nice to have some sort of like PO box or something, but yeah, when you're just kind of moving around all the time, that is probably not that doable. Have to have some sort of PO box going. Not in every country you kind of can also set that up. Like even back home, I think it's not that doable to get the PO box because they only provide them for like, papers and stuff, like not for the actual packages. Oh yeah, there was some sauce. Sarim sok sauce. Чеснок. Garlic. Si giuresse, the riots and stuff. Oh, that was before that. That was before that. And I mean, a lot of that went through anyway, so that was kind of random. Oh man, that's actually nice garlic sauce. Doesn't say who makes. Oh, Town Hall. Okay. They use like the local stuff because a lot of chains, like KFC, like international chains, they quite often just use fucking Heinz or something. And it's not like bad, but like you already know that tastes all too well everywhere. It's the same everywhere, and this is actually good. They're like really nice local sauces. It's very garlicky. And they have nice local barbecue too. Like Heinz barbecue I can't handle anymore. Like that taste when I feel it, it's just like, dude, no. Could be a whiskey, could be, I guess. Even with the sauce, basically, was $3. I'm not gonna show the prices and everything. I kind of hate everything at the moment anyway. I can do this, for example. And you can see... A moment. They got the site and stuff there too, so you can see has it in English too. So basically this thing. See, it's like $3 pretty much now. That's what I got. That's what I got. And there's a combo with like a drink also for 10,000 more, and not even that worth. It's actually kind of weird because it's literally the same plus the drink. for 10,000 more. But if you just get separately tea, it's gonna be 7,000. So, what? Oh, what's the point, dude? What's the point of getting that mega combo when just getting tea separately will be cheaper anyway? I guess if you want like the cola or something. And then more combos they have. Yeah, you can get this thing. Yeah, like the zoomed photos and stuff. And you can get one chunk instead of having, you know, the sliced one. You can just have this instead. Haven't tried that though, actually. Best shoot. This one has Saladin. They should outsell it in this one too, to be honest. Would make it so much better. Yeah, Jordy, I mean, that's the point. To be honest, here, considering amount of like the onion and everything you consume in a local cuisine, you constantly have the buff. The insane sales, yeah. 738 grams. Did they count the glass of Coke or something, or is it just this thing? I kind of doubt it. That would be a massive boy there. Now, what it is nice, is nice. The bread get today is a little stale, to be honest, a little bit. I could feel it in first bites. Like, first time I got it around, like, New Year's. Like, there's so much, like, really good food here, right? That we rarely go to these places at all. I just kind of was curious to try and to show you. So I decided to go here again. I was here, like, only once. It's the same chicken as here, actually. And it's nice. Like, not super stale, but, you know, you can feel that it's, like... It was around for some time, you know. Yeah, I want to try the German doner, though. Yeah, club's supposed to be club, yeah. You have the burger. Like, here I haven't tried burgers here in this one. Dude, they have Wendy's here. And that was probably the worst burger I had ever. That was dog shit. Like, we had Wendy's in Georgia. That was solid. That was good. And Wendy's here was, like, dude. Like, I that was the worst patty I ever seen. Like, it was literally sole. Like, the shoe sole. Like, the only thing that actually kind of saved a little bit that burger from Wendy's, like, they had, like, no bacon, right? Because, like, Islamic country, even though you can find it here, like, in the stores, right? But in food, and especially in fast food, they don't add anything that is haram, right? Everything should be halal because, like, all the people buying. So instead of, like, the pig bacon, the pork bacon, they make beef bacon. And that stuff was tasty. Like, that thing kind of saved the burger a little bit because everything else was dog. It was, like, absolutely shit. No, really good, real. Them change the menu even. That's a dance game. The Tasty Club. I wonder what this mini one. 235 grams. So, like, basically, like, this that I got is $3. So, like, 12,900. Zoom is $1, basically. So, like, 13 pretty much, right? So, like, you can get the cheesy one for also $3, pretty much. Yeah, that's the wrap. That's shawarma. Like, we call it shawarma, for example, shawarma. In Armenia also, in Georgia also, it's called that way. Here they call it lavash. Even though lavash is basically the name of the flatbread, but for some reason they call, like, all the wraps, all the shawarmas, they call lavash. What is a pita? I'm not so sure, but, well, I mean, I guess pita. And yeah, this thing I need to try, man.
Need to try the proper experience. That, like, from the looks of it, that's something that I ate in Berlin, though. From the looks of it, even with the red cabbage and stuff. That's the one I had in Berlin. So I need to see how dang that is. 315 grams for $3. Totally cheaper than in Berlin. Let's see. Let's see. No reviews. Gotta fix. The white kraut is not the way. But it's fresh, right? Like, it's not the sour. Yeah, back home they use white cabbage with some, like, kind of like coleslaw in a way, I guess, with some, like, carrots and stuff. Burger King expensive? It was back when I was back home. It was expensive. I bet nowadays it's even worse there. And there was almost nothing in Burger King that I actually kind of, like, really enjoyed. There was, like, one, like, kind of fancy-ish burger that they got introduced. That one was actually good, but it was also expensive as shit, so... Hey, Neo, hello. This they call shawarma somehow. Like, in this shawarma. Huh? I think shawarma is universally the roll. Like kebab roll. Like in any place. I don't think there are shawarmas like that. But I might be wrong though. Let's see, Neo, I see. The cheese sauce. Burgers. Well, speaking of visiting proper places, this is the price of a big plate of pilaf. So, you know. Yeah, I forgot to, like, mention the prices yesterday, right? At the end of the stream, I typed them in the chat after I finished the stream because I was like, oh shit, I wanted to mention the prices. Like, the whole lunch yesterday that I streamed was 199 Zoom. So that was basically like what? 8 bucks? No, I think a bit more. No, it was more, yeah. MPP, it's more than 10. It was around like 14 bucks, I think. And like the plov itself was 55,000 Zoom, which is like 4 bucks basically. A little more than 4 bucks. But I realized also it was more expensive than in other places because we got the full package. If you go to the any place with plov here, with pilaf, you have options 1.0 version, portion, 0.7 portion, right, the smaller one. And you also have, like, it's called usually like complete, so like the package. So they are the egg, kazi, the horse sausage, right, and dalma, which we added. So yesterday was authentic version basically, and that adds the price too. So I guess it's pretty much the same as in price as anywhere else, really. So that wasn't actually tourist tax. That was tax for us adding like full package, you know, to it. So yeah, like, it's the choice. Like, what do you want? Want this or a big plate of plov? You know, like, I mean, it depends on the mood. Like, I had plov yesterday basically on stream, right? So like, why not? Sometimes you maybe want some garbo food. I wouldn't call the sandwich really that much of a garbo food. I guess, like, you know, another bread though. But I wouldn't say it's a bad thing sometimes, no? But yeah, 10 euro for dinner does sound like a lot. You get it in Spain, Elvis? Or you mean back in Berlin? Because prices probably changed a lot since you were there. Although bread... Like, bread here is amazing. Like, bread here is great. But this is just... The toast bread is not, like, anything special, really. This thing is also really nice. So you just get yourself like a plate. You have like rice with some veggies, like with some corn and stuff. You get kind of like coleslaw, I guess, in the way with red cabbage. You get fries, and you get doner. And sauce. That's it. This thing is really good. Like a whole meal in one plate. And I would say kind of balanced enough, I guess. Out of all this, like what you even call bad? Like fries, I guess. Alright, fine. Oh, who that be? Thank you, thank you. Thank you for buying the postcard. Appreciate it, appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. The page cut off your name. I hope it didn't cut like any other details there, but I think I have them from the previous order. If anything, if nothing changed, I could reuse that. I wrote a doc, I see, right. Thank you, Quack, thank you, appreciate it, appreciate it. Onion bread? Like, dude. I legit want to like open a company just to like, you know, like get this shit anywhere in the world. Escaplama with onion. You just like get it's frozen thingy. Like, there's 4 of them here. Just get one, drop it on like the pan with the oil, and like in 5 minutes you get like the puff pastry bread with onion, like a lot of onion too. Like this shit is amazing, and this package is like $2, yeah. Less than $2 basically. It's super good. Like this shit is amazing. Like, and if you just don't want the boring stuff, like I invented the cutlet pizza basically, because you just put some sauce on top of that, some cheese saucing, and put it after cooking into the microwave on top for like 40 seconds and stuff, and you get yourself some like little pizza and stuff. So good, dude. Like this thing, ironically, like the freezer shit I gonna be missing, because that was so good, man. Like 2 packages of this. Waiting. Alright, sorry. Some trash already. Oh yeah, I got the tiramisu. Got this with their brand and stuff. Made in Uzbekistan. Alright, this one you can see actually. Music stopped. Why did you stop? One moment. And the soundtrack will go in as switcheroo. There we go. So this one. Contents: the Savoiardi cookies, mascarpone cheese, cream, egg, sugar, coffee, cacao. No preservatives, no shit. Interesting. That I really like here, actually. Like so far, almost in all the smaller countries, like if you buy something like local, a little like spoon here, something locally produced, the contents are just like, bro, it's so good. Like you buy something imported, like in Armenia, for example, there was a thing, like a lot of people buying like the Russian food and everything imported in Armenia. And I asked my Armenian viewer, like, dude, why are you doing this to yourself? And he's like, well, I mean, people think it's kind of like, you know, it is cool and fancy and it's nice. I'm like, bro, your shit is nice. Our shit is like full of fucking preservatives and other stuff there. People just like buying some overpriced imported things because it's like, you know, imported and must be cool. When you have some like local things that are insanely good. Got some good stuff back home too, of course, but it's like usually it's already like in a higher, you know, price category and stuff. And here you just like get some like random thing in the store and look in the contents and it's just like, dude, the fuck? The cream here actually is insane. Like they have thing, it's called kaymak. I think like a lot of like countries, like even some European ones have some, like I think Serbia and like Balkan countries have something like that too. Like kaymak sounds a little different maybe in other countries, but similar thing. It's like the super thick cream basically. Dude, that shit is like cheap. It's so cheap here. Let's see, let's see. You go like the local Lidl, and there's just like a massive like tray of that standing there. You just ask how much you want. They have like these like cups of different sizes. I mean, I have one even. Like this kind of cup basically with all this, and that was like this cup is 400 grams in this one, and that was $1.50 for this thingy. There we go. The antibiotic resistance, yep. That happens, that happens. Yeah, that like it is added everywhere, sorta. But I think main issue most likely is still laying in the fact that people just consume a lot of antibiotics themselves when they're sick and stuff. Let's have a good example of my mom, for example. Like, it wasn't that bad with me, because back then, you know, we still were kind of like, you know, poor and everything, so it wasn't like that much of a fancy medications for me or anything, so I was just kind of like taking it, you know, on my own when I was a kid. But with my brother already, for example, like, you cough in, antibiotics, you know, a little bit higher temperature, body temperature, a little fever, antibiotics go in. Any little thing, antibiotics. They even forbid now to sell antibiotics without like the prescription nowadays. Before you could do it freely. Nowadays they added this requirement of prescription, and I think in some pharmacies people still find a way and still buy that shit and still feed antibiotics like to anyone in any case, like just coughing, sneezing, there you go, just in case, you know. Yeah, flu, gotta chug everything there. That was kind of nice, you know, moving out, because I didn't need to eat all that stuff myself when I'm sick. Yeah, there's the box also. The box is basically like the same thing as the plate. It's just everything is together in one box, which actually was kind of nice. Like, I tried that once. That was actually pretty good. Kind of like fries, you know, like soaked in everything. Doesn't sound like that crazy good, but it was actually tasty though. It was actually kind of nice. Oh, you also have the boxes too? Ah, I see. Oh yeah, there goes the hot dogs. There's like $1 there. Oh yeah, the Canadian sausage, man. Like, so the Canadian sausages are like a meme. At least in Armenia and here, looks like. Here it's even bigger meme. So, like, I don't know full lore on that. But apparently when Soviet Union fell, right? like US, Canada, you know, all the countries, they were, you know, supplying kind of like sort of like cheap, you know, basically food for all the countries that got hit by that sort of. Even like in Russia, I remember we had like the Bush's drumsticks, they were called and stuff back then, like the chicken legs from US and everything. And I don't know if the Canadian ones were in Russia that big. I don't. Maybe they were for a shorter period of time, so I don't remember because I mean I was still like way too young. But like in Armenia, you still can find Canadian sausages. It's basically like, let me see. I'm gonna try to find for you the picture. Maybe you saw those. Like you're trying to Google, it goes like, you just write Canadian, like in Russian, it goes Canadian dollars to ruble, Canadian dollars to hryvnia, Canadian dollars to dollars, Canadian dollars to euro, Canadian dollars to American dollars, Canadian sausages. There it is. Yeah, this stuff. Okay, they do have those. One moment, and get the pictures. Yeah, they do have that stuff. Yes, this is the OG stuff. I think Maple Lodge. These are OG. They're in Armenia. They're frozen usually, so they stored also for a while, right? Like they have a bunch. They have a bunch of that stuff. But here they took it even further. They got rip-off Canadian sausages. They have Canadian sausage made by local companies now already. There's like Sherin local company, Razmetov local company. Got like halal versions there too, looks like. Oh, this is the halal version also. Frozen sausage disgusting. To be honest, we tried it in Armenia. They're like a little smoked and stuff. They were kinda okay. The problem is they were like everywhere. And I mean, you can see that everywhere because, yeah, they even put it in hot dogs in the fast food place. So, like, you already know how this hot dog will be tasting, pretty much, more or less. And it's not that good, you know, not that good. Not that good. Yeah, it's the chicken hot dog sausage, pretty much. Now let's try the tiramisu though. Is the tiramisu good? Actually nice. Well, yeah, it was good luck. Good luck. Only get the frozen chivapchichi. The main thing with those Canadian sausages is they're cheap, they are frozen, so they stored for forever. Then they, you know, decently tasty, I guess. So they kind of since 90s became a meme in many countries. And you have the pork hot dogs. Kind of true, yeah. I think back home it's also mostly like either a pork or a mixture with like pork and beef, or chicken also. Frozen burger. I had one from like one company back home. It was alrighty-ish, kinda. Like it depends how they made. Like anything that is made, you know, good, that's gonna be expensive. Like a lot of those good frozen things, they cost as much as just, you know, go and get the fresh things. So why would you get that? You know, so I kind of just stopped. If I saw some mega sale or something, I could grab some. But usually the frozen stuff just ends up, if it's good, it's the cost the same as fresh. If it's not good, then why? Yeah, that's a nice tiramisu actually. Frozen burger patties. That could be alright, yeah. Those could be alright. But again, yeah, everything good is gonna be expensive. Bread in bulk and freeze it. Yeah, a lot of people do freeze the bread and stuff, so... I got that advice a lot back in the day. Because now at least... Even though, like, my friend is also not really that fond of bread, I guess. Another friend who left, he was, like, super bread person. But here you buy bread, the local one, the flat bread, the circular flat bread. And it's kind of small enough, so I usually kind of manage to, you know, consume it all myself. But at home I always had that issue with, like, you know, you buy the whole loaf, and then you're just not even making it in time to eat it. So I kind of wasn't really buying bread a lot, but yeah, then people started telling me just buy and freeze it. That's it. Meat and bulk to freeze, also the same stuff, yeah. Meat and bulk, actually, like some of my friends I think also do. Still do. Time to eat something, you get real time to eat something. You can just get rice, salad and bread, nuggies, stripes, strips. Like the you know, the grammar just like differs from one position to another basically there. Okay, microwave porridge. How would that work? Or you mean just like get the grain and the milk and then just put it in the microwave, I guess? And the desserts. Yeah, tiramisu is pretty nice. That was good, huh? Coca-Cola spill. Alright. I'll pay for the cups too, huh? Yes, these drinks basically. So yeah, I got like the citrus one. It's pretty good. And we tried the raspberry one before. That was also nice. That was also nice. The kiwi grape I haven't tried though. Yeah, you get tea with lemon here. You're gonna get tea with actual, you know, like chunk of lemon, like anywhere, even in the fast food place. And in some cafes, that's gonna be like more lemon than tea, to be honest. Which is also kind of tasty, I guess, especially since a lot of places just use tea bags anyway. So, might as well just get a bunch of lemon, you know, makes it tastier. Makes it tastier. See, here I just want to try the German doner. That I want to try. That I want to try. Other than that, this chain we already checked. Gonna go to another one next time. Next Wednesday, probably. Next Wednesday. Bacon. The boxes. Yeah, it is pretty nice. It is pretty nice. Like the design and everything they got. Yes, it's like their local one. The bacon wrapped food is not in Uzbekistan. Not in Uzbekistan. You might get some of that in some like cuisine like restaurants. That the cuisine that uses, you know, pork and everything. Yeah, so they have beef and chicken usually here. Most of it, lamb. A lot of lamb. The kebab here most likely will be. Actually, no. This is beef. This one is beef. I think last time I had it was lamb. I guess they making beef now. But yeah, usually it's gonna be either lamb or beef there. Yeah, it's the beef, the hot dog. Well, actually, no. This is chicken. This one is chicken. Yeah, it's Canadian sausages. Just as I was explaining the lore behind that. But yeah, it's Canadian sausages, the chicken winners basically. So the chicken hot dogs. I don't think they have the beef ones here. Like if you go in the store, if you go in the store, then you're gonna get the sausages. They all beef pretty much most of the time. The turkey bacon, they have beef bacon, but like it's kind of like, well, they have horse bacon actually too, but that's already kind of, you can buy it in the store. Like I don't think you use it in like not in fast food for sure, but there is actually horse bacon. It was interesting. It was interesting. Like it's not bad or anything, just kind of like it was pretty greasy. It was pretty greasy. The plastic hot dogs, kinda, yeah, in the picture for sure, in the picture for sure. Vegetables plus meat combos in the sausage, just saying. Now here they usually just like the plain sausage, sometimes with cheese, but that's kinda it. Don't think there is much of the other stuff going. But they do have turkey stuff here too, but not the bacon though. Turkey bacon, I don't think they have here. That they don't. That we don't. So there's so many zeros. Yep, you need to divide by 13,000 to get the dollar price. But that's how it is, huh? That's how it is, huh? You like exchange, you know, $100, you become millionaire. But you know, the prices are also kind of corresponding, the numbers anyway, so you're gonna be millionaire not for long. Eh? You're gonna buy stuff and it's all gone. It's actually turkey in different forms, I see, Portable, alright. Asking for the longer, yeah. Yeah, that one they actually kind of viewing from KFC. Like KFC is also really popular here. Yeah, there is a lot of kind of like KFC ripoffs, like their own local chains that are pretty much KFC. So they kind of take some of the names and stuff from there too. Like Lager is one of the KFC sandwiches. So they basically, everyone got their own versions too. So it's like a lot of chains just kind of, you know, like take some international chains, see what's kind of like, you know, popular around and just like copy it in their menu. And they just copy it to the menu. And that's why pretty much all of the local chains, they're gonna have like more or less the same, you know, contents. Like I think there is like there is plenty more, but like a couple other big ones, they're gonna have pretty much the same assortment of things. There's gonna be a bunch of like a bunch of shawarmas, a bunch of kebab wraps. There's gonna be a bunch of like sandwiches. Gonna be some like burgers, also hot dogs. They're like everywhere. Obviously gonna be a little bit different from chain to chain, but like more or less the same menu. Yeah, if you convert it to dollar, these prices are really good, huh? Compared to cooking at home. Well, I mean, at home obviously gonna be like cheaper and better. But when you're lazy, you know, as I said, like you basically can go like in the like the local Milli-Taumlar, as it called, so like the national cuisine place. You just go there and you just, for this price, you order yourself like a big plate of pilaf. So depends on, like, we basically like barely visited any of these like kind of fast food places. Like I think I've been in this one before like twice, and I'm already here like for 6 months. So I've been twice in this. In this place, today was the 3rd time. Like usually you just go to the local like cuisine place and just don't even think about it. Like I basically kind of just, I mean, I was curious, right, to try some stuff and to show you some stuff, because I had like an incentive, right, on my Hobbiton to visit like a bunch of different fast food places. So like I guess like next Wednesday gonna go to another one, you know, Tuesday gonna be big IRL, and then about to try, I already did. I just did. I basically finished all of it. Well, all of it, like not all of them, but yeah, I just got like the club sandwich with a decent drink. Which one was that? The citrus one. This one, yeah, and some tiramisu. There's a video, well, there's a VOD on Twitch, just, you know, hour before, I guess, hour earlier. Unfortunately, on Twitch you can't do, you know, the high tech that YouTube and even Kick has, where you can just like, you know, press the button and just like scroll back in time right here in this window. So you kind of need to go to the VOD. You haven't cooked at home for 10 years then? Well, I mean, if you can afford that, that's good. That's good. That's more kind of like something to splurge every once in a while, you know. Even though like local places, like some of the local things are really cheap. Like not in fast food, but like street food, you know, more. Like the traditional national cuisine stuff can be pretty cheap in some places. Or like some samsa and everything, like the stuff I had yesterday, like that can be very accessible. So, but that will be like a lot of bread and all that, you know, like It wouldn't be exactly the balanced diet for you, that's for sure. Yeah, the club sandwich. But I kind of do want to return to this one just to get the German doner. I want to try how they make it here, really. Even though it's been like, 6 years last time I was in Berlin and tried that. But, I guess maybe I'll try to remember the taste, So yeah, we'll see. Next week, gonna go to another one then. To another one. The hot dog in the wrap? No. It's this old doner. It was all beef doner. Donard, apparently. Sometimes. Hoop uppercuts? Oh, the show or something? I don't watch shows really. Not really. There are some I think wraps also with just sausages inside. They just said that the sausages are usually kind of like the boring ones though, Kinda. Unfortunately. Nice, pretty nice. The donor of the dog, yeah. So yeah, gonna go next Wednesday, like next Tuesday, we're gonna go for another like bigger. It depends on the weather though, right? Like we'll see. It should be already from now on. Should be probably like good weather at this point. Let me see actually. Let me see. Like I doubt there's gonna be like already any bad weather really going. Let's see. No, should be good. More or less. So, yeah, next Tuesday 26, no rain. Wednesday 26, no rain. Seems good to me. End of the week will be kind of bad, but then should be fine. Yeah, we'll see. Still a while left until then. Well, I mean, since it already happened, you guys wanted like some people still not hungry yet. I brought you more. So, as I already mentioned before, due to Soviet Union doing Soviet Union things with relocation of a lot of people, Uzbekistan had, and Central Asia in general, had a lot of... true. That was quite the odd there. I think it was also AI, though. Like, it had a lot of Koreans moved to Central Asia, basically, back in, like, middle of 20th century. So Uzbekistan has a lot of, like, connection culturally and sort of historically, I guess, to Korea. So there's a lot of Korean cuisine places here. And we did visit some in the evening on Monday and got some stuff, even though like that is already different like price category compared to the fast food and the local national cuisine. I tell you that. Already different prices there and stuff. But yeah, you can get like pretty like authentic, Korean cuisine here. I'm not sure if this place exactly is like, the topest of tiers in terms of Korean cuisine. We just like found one that was like decently rated and kind of like close-ish enough for us to get to. But yeah, apparently pretty nice in terms of reviews and stuff. So I went to get some Korean food here too. So yeah, in Tashkent, you can, well, in Uzbekistan in general, but like I guess Tashkent, since it's capital, like, has the most of the things going. So you can have all the cuisines there to try at the same time. So like for some sort of like gastronomical tourism or something, this place is insane, dude. See, this like the tteokbokki with some seafood. This thing, I tell you, is kind of weird to eat with chopsticks. Like, I don't know. I guess it's like the one that you train your like chopsticks mastery on. Because these like cylindric thingies, they're made out of like, I think rice, probably like rice flour basically. And they are like they are super, kind of like stretchy and kind of like bouncy, They first of all, they are like round, right? They're all soaked in the sauce. And they also kind of like, bouncy. Like you can't really like, like kind of dent them or something, sort of. You just kind of like try to squeeze them and they round and they like, they are all slippery and stuff. It's quite an experience, let's put it that way, to eat it that way. But yeah, that one was nice. Even though, to be honest, without the seafood edition, that would be kind of like, not that crazy. Like, considering this one, we got 1 for 2 pretty much just to try, and all this plate was like $8 or $9, I think. So like pretty much like the whole meal that I had right now for me and my friend was like just a little more expensive than like just one plate here. Never saw them so thin. No, I think I got some even like the instant ones that you can also just cook at home, like cook, quote unquote, just add water sort. I got in Korean store back in the day. I think they were more or less the same size, more or less. Maybe a little thicker, like kind of like this one, I guess, more. Not so sure. But yeah, it was nice, but kind of like wouldn't go for it again, honestly. Yeah, I had the instant ones. Yeah, I had the instant ones before. I wanted to try. Those were super spicy. This was actually kind of fine. Like, this one was supposed to be spicy, but it was alright because we also got Yukidan. And this one, the waiter already asked, like, you guys want, like, how spicy you want it? And we kind of, you know, let's not try to flex too much, so let's get average. And you could feel it, like, it was alright for my personal taste. Like, I already kind of conditioned myself to spicy, I guess, a little over last years. So, like, average one was kind of okay. Like, if it would be, like, probably, like, very spicy, like, the spicy level, that would be probably already more dank, I would say. Let's see, so Yukidan was really like this soup is really interesting. I like this one. The stock was so good. Like, so like in general, like local soups here, they are super, you know, like concentrated fatty stock. That's just normal. Like all the soups in Uzbekistan are gonna be like that. Like, you're not gonna get, oh, I doubt, maybe you can somewhere, but I doubt you're gonna find some sort of like, you know, like watery stock. It's always like super filling, you know. Except maybe in the summer, because in the summer, pretty much any Uzbekistan, like Uzbek cuisine places, they all, I think, kind of like phase out, you know, the thick, fatty soups because it's hot outside, right? And they introduce kuksi, the Korean soup also, which I haven't tried yet, but I'm gonna try soon because, I mean, summer already pretty much here, but gonna wait a bit and see when it's like introduced in menus everywhere, and then we're gonna try that too. But that one you can get in any cafe here pretty much in summer. I guess those are not too fatty. But like in winter especially, all the winter soups here, they are like super fatty. They don't have any soups on the menu? That's weird though, like soups are so good. Like they had like this Korean place had like that was Yukidan, there was ramen, and there was like probably like 4 other soups that I don't really remember the names of. Like, they had plenty of soup there. And local places usually have shurpa, which is like the regular basic one. They have like different versions of shurpa sometimes too. Like there's kuza shurpa, for example. This is the one in like the clay pot that they cook. Even though it's the same ingredients, but it's like in the clay pot pretty much. So that's like the mega winter version. They kind of stopping already to make it now because it's too hot. Because it's kind of like it stays hot long because of the clay pot, right? That's basically like something you eat when you're cold. And they have usually on top of that, which ones are usually also like soups present in all the places. There are some like Russian soups sometimes also, and that's kind of it though. But because of different versions of soups, they usually have like at least like 5 different soups you can probably get in the regular, like the most basic place. If it's like a little like a more advanced place, like that is also like Uyghur cuisine or something, you can get also like mompar and a bunch of other like soups that they have there, like the Uyghur soups, which are also kind of interesting. You can get hash actually soup here too. Like, I haven't tried, my friend did. I got another one instead, but I need to try it too. Because, I mean, we tried hash in Armenia, right? Like the OG, the proper one. Now it's time to try what they mean by that here. Apparently it's quite different though, because hash in Armenia is like, it's something, man. It's an experience. It's an experience of the soup. Lentil soup. There's a Turkish cuisine place too, because, well, Uzbekistan also, you know, Turkic language, Turkic family country. And they do have a lot of Turkish stuff here, so I'm gonna go try the lentil soup there too. Nice waking, nice. Need more soup, true. Hello, window. Thank you for the streak. How we doing, man? Dude, the peak got the snow, man. That's so nice. High up in the mountains. That's so good, dude. Like I love so far, like with all these travels, that like the mountains are always kind of like somewhere like, well, in Tashkent, not exactly in the view, except if you go like where we were yesterday on the stream, right? You can see mountains from there. Like I like mountains, dude. I like mountains so much. I'm gonna get back to Armenia. There's gonna be a lot of mountains around there. They don't have the soups there. That's kind of weird. Because like in Georgia, all the Turkish places had lentil soup 100%. Some chorba or something, they had always like some form of it. It could be maybe something that they serve only for, you know, like for the people in the know or something. We actually had that too, bacon here, yeah. Like we had like 28 already, like 2 weeks ago or something. And then all of a sudden, boom. Like, well, okay, it wasn't snowing, it wasn't back to winter, but it was like, you know, 10 or something. And then now back again to like 20, what now? We have 26 maybe, less? 23. Right now 23. Thing is like the cold and hot here feels different because of like really low humidity. But also because all the apartment blocks and stuff, they are not built to be warm. They're all built to other ways. They built to be cold. Because like winter here is like, you know, month or two, but everything else in the year is oven, especially in summer. In summer, you get like plus 50 during the day, for example, like for 40 days. Like, it's like the completely dead give 40 days here when people just like don't go anywhere without need because it's way too hot. Yeah, I see, Bacon, I see. Now, the dry snow. Like, I like dry snow more. It's lighter. Like if even, you know, like just like going through the snow. But yeah, can't really, kind of hard to make snowballs and stuff, that's for sure. A dry one in general is better though, I would say. People don't order soups and nobody offers them. I mean, could be. The skill issue, yeah. Maybe Mudkip knows the ways, how to get the soup there. Cold winters, warm summers. I like that, yeah. I mean, it was the same back home, right? In Russia, it's the same. Like, there's, like, cold winters, hot summers. No... Well, at least, like, obviously Russia is huge, right? But, like, in Moscow and stuff, you have, like, no natural disasters. Well, nowadays, storms actually kind of happen sometimes, you know? Like, nothing crazy, but it could be a couple of, like, roofs just disappearing, I guess. No, you know, like, venomous things living there, you know? Everything's calm. I like that. Because here it's like, yeah, winter is somewhat cold, but you also don't have like really good heating and everything, so it feels colder than like I lived all my life like until quite recently, right? Last couple of years I lived like in Russia with all this climate, with winters down to minus 40 and stuff. And even in Armenia we had like minus 20 at times when we were there like last winter, right? In Armenia there was also kind of cold. Cold days, a lot of it. It was a few months actually of winter, like with proper snow, ice, you know, cold. I mean, it was fine for me. Like I was like inside, I was walking around, no problems, and no problems whatsoever. And then we moved here with my friend, right, who also lived in Russia all the time. Even though he constantly kind of feels cold. Even in Armenia, he was feeling cold too. But here, he just kind of gave up and like abandoned all our, you know, like escapes, or then just like went back home because he was just, dude, I can't handle it. Like it's too fucking cold. I can't anymore. I'm going home, man. Even though it was like down to like minus 10 maximum, but like the how the insulation made, how the heating is made here, it's bad. Like I was sitting here streaming in this room with like a huge balcony. I was just like sitting here like in like four layers of clothes, you know, like the tank top, t-shirt, thermal wear, and hoodie on top of that. And I was streaming like that and like wearing gloves while streaming because my hands were cold. Snow in the ground a couple of years back in April. We had in May back then, back home. That was a while ago though, like 6 years ago or something. We had snow in May. Not for long though, not for long. Alright, and yeah, that's just like a service set. So they are like 8 different like plates with different kind of like salads. There's like the Korean carrot that is like the local inventions of Koreans who were moved to Central Asia and couldn't get their hands on like, you know, the proper things to make kind of like, you know, like kimchi or something properly and stuff. They just invented, you know, Korean carrot here, which like nowadays you can get in any like post-Soviet country, no problems. Pretty much. And it's really tasty actually, like it's nice. Korean one is nice. So like the seaweed, the beanstalks, mushroom is a Korean carrot. There was like some of the greens marinated also. I'm not so sure. That wasn't really that tasty actually. That was kimchi, I think, there behind the beer. That was, I think, like some radish or something. Yeah, just all the pickled stuff. And cauliflower, also pickled basically. It was kind of nice. And local beers are bust. Pretty solid beer actually. I like it. Pretty nice. Probably not better than Georgian beer. Like Zedazeni, for example, in Georgia is like really good. But better than Armenian beer, I feel. See, we had too many cold ones yesterday with friend. Too many. We just got a bunch of like top beer after stream. I got 6 liters for 2 of us, which usually is like standard practice. But dude, like some IPA that was at the end of us basically drinking beer and talking Elder Scrolls and Might and Magic all night pretty much. It was just like that IPA was too much, dude. Like the last half of the glass, I probably shouldn't really already force finish because, you know, like why would I leave it, you know? So drinking that bit was too much probably because like in the middle of the night I woke up that I needed to, you know, to go yell at the toilet, you know, which haven't happened in like, I don't know, like fucking 8 years if not more. Been some time. Georgian Orthodox, Armenia Muslim? No, Armenia is Christian. Armenia is Orthodox Christian. Georgia, oh man, I might like, you know, like get the holy war going again, but I think Georgia was the first Christian, like officially fully Christian country, and Armenia I think was the second one or something, and they still have their own like autokephal churches, so they have like their own representation in all the like synods and stuff. Like they're not like Orthodox as in like, you know, like Russia for example. They have like their own things. But I mean, like, Uzbekistan is Muslim. Well, there you go. You can get all of this. Like, the only thing, you will need to go to the special store to get booze. Like, in regular grocery store, you can't get anything alcoholic. But you go to, like, the special store. And some of those stores are 24/7 and everything. As usual here, like, as a lot of things in Tashkent. There's 24/7, like, booze store. No problems. No, you can get, like, anything here. Like, there's a lot of top beer. We were yesterday, which was also kind of nice here because you can just ask to try something. Like, basically, like IPAs, APAs, we like prefer to try because, you know, it might be like, first of all, it might be like sour a bit already, you know, if no one's getting those. But usually, like, you know, like a lot of people now who moved from like Russia to like all the post-Soviet countries too, it's mostly, you know, like IT people and stuff, and they all kind of like, they want to drink their tomato goze, you know, not like some like fucking local lager or something. They want some craft shit. So all those like places with top beer, they usually have like solid amount of like turnover, you know, for beer. Goze beer, not here. Not here. In Russia, there is tomato gyoza, different types, like all the types. They have just gyoza as in style, right? And there is also like the most popular one is tomato gyoza, which actually kind of cool. Like I'm not gonna lie, I do like it every once in a while. When I was like still in Russia and stuff, we were getting that sometimes, like just the bottle, you know. They sometimes just tomato, and sometimes they are like spicy tomato, you know, like spicy beer basically. It's good. It's unironically pretty cool. And that shit is so really popular. And like in Armenia, for example, our friends have a bar, right? And they pretty much like serve all the expats, right? And all the like people who relicants, so called, who like us moved from Russia. And they basically like serve mostly them. And all of them are just like, I remember even when they just opened the bar, we were there like helping, you know, like moving some stuff a little. And just to kind of like, they invited us pretty much for the opening, right? And we went before everyone else arrived. And then they open, like a lot of people arriving, you know, there was actually a lot of people visiting. And there's like some people just coming in, yo, got craft? Nope. All right, goodbye. And they just leaving instantly. So now they're just like ordering a bunch of beer from Russia, like in cans and everything, craft beer. So all this tomato stuff just disappearing instantly. Like everyone's just buying that stuff. And they selling it really expensive. Like the can of tomato gyoza from Russia was like half a liter can, right? The regular one. In dollars was how much was it? Not 8, like almost $7 basically, $6 or $7 for one like can of tomato beer. And people were just like, you know, like destroying that. They were like buying all the stock instantly. And the regular beer, if you go to the store for that amount of money, you can get like 3 liters. Yeah, probably 3 liters, no problems actually, of local beer. Instead of 1 can of this tomato stuff. Let's see what they say. Well, first person probably who just says that it's good. Well, like, you know, from just hearing it, because a lot of people are usually just kind of like, ooh, 3-liter bottles of beer. Well, I mean, I actually like meant more like, you know, like few bottles that make 3 liters. But in Georgia, you can get 3-liter bottle of beer. Yep. 3-liter bottle. 1 second, I can actually show even. I can get the receipts, man. I can get the receipts right now. 1 moment, just need to find out where it was. Yep. There you go. And not just beer, but Krushovitsi, by the way, also. Yep, this is 3-liter bottle there. This is the 3-liter bottle. No problems. In Georgia, you can... 1 second, there might be actually better photos with that. Yeah, like a bunch of photos from Georgia. I mean, you know what, like, why not, right? Get a bit of a trip in the past. Store there. There's gonna be a lot of food again here, though. Don't mind me. That's from the beginning of Georgia. Omega setup. Omega setup. Yeah, Batumi, Georgia. Oh yeah, there it is. That's even better. That's the typical Georgian like beer corner in the store, pretty much. There it is. Yeah, so you have Amstel in those bottles, have Krushovitsi in those bottles, then a bunch of like local stuff. So yeah, these are all like 2.5 and 3 liters, I think, mostly. Like they have even like the handles there to carry it because they are heavy. Yeah, Kronbacher everywhere. I think even in Russia right now you can get Warsteiner and Kronbacher. You can still, I think, get no problems. At least when we were leaving, for sure. Yeah, these are glass. These are glass ones, and this is this is all plastic. These are all plastic. This is all plastic. I don't like the biggest glass ones for beer. I saw 1 liter. 1 liter glass bottles is the biggest ones I think I've seen. Beer in kegs rather than oversized bottles. Kegs are expensive though. Kegs themselves are expensive. And to fill the kegs, you need a special, you know, a special like device kind of to fill, you know. So it's not that simple, pretty much. Like you could, but it's not that simple. Oh, but the kegs in college, I see. Well, man, I never did even. Like, it's not that simple. Like, I only have friends, I think, who once like ordered. Like when they gather regularly, they were ordering like a keg of beer, and basically like the deal was that they get the keg, they use it, then they, you know, like send it back for refill, sorta. So you kind of need to kind of have that keg sorta to send back and forth, sorta. Some countries, you mean, like kind of bad with beer? Well, ironically, Turkey, for example, has a FIS, right? And the FIS is pretty massive beer brewing company. And there's no FS here though, but yeah, FS was all over the place. It just like it depends on how secular is the country, you know, because like Uzbekistan, especially like with previous president, was like mega secular. Like the previous president was like, you know, like the Islam Muslim religion is our like part of our culture, but you know, we can keep it separate. So like he actually was forbidding wearing, you know, like all the headwear for ladies and stuff. All the men should be like shaving. Like they had that like as rules. Like current president is more lax. So like basically when you watch my stream, you can see, you know, like ladies like wearing all the attributics, and you have like ladies walking in the mini, you know, no problems. So that's kind of just how it is in countries. Like not necessarily, you know, like every country that is like, you know, Muslim by designation is like really strict about it. There's I think only very few countries that are like super strict about that stuff. Even like in somewhat strict countries like the Emirates, for example, you can still go to like the store, just the special store again, right? And you can get that booze, or in the restaurant and stuff. You just kind of not recommended to appear like drunk on outside, you know, and stuff, because you might get in trouble and shit, but like no problems. Monks had all the breweries for beer. Yep, true. The Bohemia Regent bottle, I see. Alright, get back to this. I'm gonna go on a full nostalgia trip about Georgia. At some point it'll be kind of nice, I guess, to like, you know, revisit some of that stuff, but maybe too soon, we'll see. Maybe too soon. The lettering and the designs. Yeah, the hope extracts instead of just hopes, I see. Alright, so a little bit of the planning stuff then. I need to think, and I'm gonna try to explain the thinking. So basically, gonna go to the western part. The western part we will go at the end of April. At the end of April. Well, the dates are not really set in stone. Oh yeah, 1 second. I wanted to open one more thing here. One thing. One thing. Alright, English. So I think, like, basically from Tashkent to Samarkand. Let's say like 20. God, why are you doing the Sunday that way? Hurry. One way. I like that, dude. Why did it at least not feel this automatically? Could at least refill it automatically for me. Yeah, the problem is like all around this time, all the dink trains are taken. So there's a Frosty Yob train that goes for 2 hours. And that one on all these days, it's all fucking taken. Like every day. Like you only have the slower ones. So we'll see. We might actually just go on the slower one. I mean, like 2 hours or 3 hours, 3.5 hours is just not that big of a deal, whatever, I guess. So we'll see. Commuting in the morning, although everyone is like pretty early here. But I think it's mostly also because like the holidays coming, like 1st of May, you know, gonna be holiday and stuff. So I guess people having some vacations or something. Yeah, go into Samarkand. It's just this, like, the quick one is just taken completely. Like, you see, like, 300, like, spots in the sitting one, for example. Like, 100 spots, like, no problems there. No problems. But we'll see. Maybe we'll go, like, Samarkand to Bukhara. On, let's say, so 28th, for example, we go in... IRL Shimon train, right? Not sure actually, Portable. I would load, like I did in Armenia, right? But in Armenia it was kind of like Lidl train, I guess, let's put it that way. Like I could just like stand in, you know, like near the doors basically where there's no people and just kind of yap on stream. And connection was alright. But like this one, I'm not sure if I'll be able to. We'll see. Because like if we go the quick train, then like you get your seat assigned, there's gonna be people around, so like sitting there yapping would be kind of not very nice. And I'm not sure how good connection will be on the way too. So not sure about IRLing in the train. Not sure, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, Samarkand, Bukhara, we're gonna be going. True, Steve, true. Actually, good idea. Good idea. Could be Portable, could be, yeah. The thing is, like, there is, like, this way, it's not much to watch on the train ride. It's, like, through steps, mostly. There will be some mountains at some point, but mostly it's just kind of, you know, like, nothing. Literally nothing. The desert outside. So Samarkand, Bukhara, we might say 28th, let's say, for now. That's kind of the plan. So 28th, we go out and get food streams often. Like, currently I'm trying to do, like, every Wednesday because we're going to be leaving Uzbekistan already in a bit over a month. So I'm kind of doing it right now. Then probably after we leave and stuff, I'm going to kind of stop with it. Because we'll be in Armenia. There is kind of, like, less stuff to do, I guess, with that. I do like Tuesdays right now. I'm trying to do like IRL stream from like some places walking, you know, like longer IRL stream. And Wednesdays I try to go for just like short, you know, a run somewhere. And then just some yapping and everything. That's it pretty much. So for some time I will continue until like end of April probably. Then end of April gonna be some big IRL streams. Gonna just be going to Samarkand. Then I'm gonna be going to Bukhara. So 28, let's say Samarkand we go. 29 also Samarkand, like 30 in the morning, let's say. Can we find something from Samarkand to Bukhara? Any quick ones? No quick ones. All taken, dude. All taken too. I just want to like catch it once, you know. Just, you know. For funsies, basically. Maybe at night here. Well, there is, there is economy even. So 22 on 29th of April. That might be doable. That's 25 seats still. Maybe. So we're just gonna do like a couple of days in Samarkand, then just hop in the evening on the train and just go. Maybe. And from Bukhara, we're gonna go to Khiva. Actually, just Bukhara to Khiva. So we're gonna be in Bukhara also probably 2 days. It's like 29th evening we're gonna go. So 30th already we're gonna be there. So 30th and 1st we in Bukhara streaming. And then 2nd, let's say go to Khiva. There is already no fast train though. Yeah, there's only one there. I get the sleeper ones too, alright. But like, why would you want even like the sleeper one, the sleeper train when you go like from 7 a.m. to like 12? Like, come on, dude. Why? There is only one train though. We'll see, maybe there's like buses or something that will be faster. That will be faster. That will be faster. That will be faster. A bus in desert for 4 to 5 hours. I think it's gonna be faster though. I think it might be faster than the train. The train takes like 5 hours, then like bus probably will be faster. I would assume. I would assume at least, because this is actually probably... I wonder if you can check the... check the stations. Will it show? Okay, no, it's just gonna go with it. With logins and stuff. It doesn't show the route here. Sadly. But yeah, I assume it's also with a bunch of stops and everything. But with a bunch of stops there. Train's cheaper than air? I mean... kinda, but not so much. Like this, for example, for a 5-hour train, you pay like a bit over $10, which I mean, cheap, you would say, in general. But like I think in Armenia it is cheaper, and in Georgia it is cheaper. Like in Georgia, I traveled from Batumi to Kutaisi with the train that cost me like less than $1, I think, basically, and that was like 6-hour ride. A boil for several hours. I mean, there might be AC, like, not the shitty bus. Just gonna pick the bus that is kind of decent. Well, we'll see. We could go with this one. The train food? Not sure. I haven't tried here. I'm not sure if these actually have like some restaurant cars or something there. €50. Oh yeah, the German pass ticket. That sounds nice. So not sure about boiling there. I'm not sure about boiling. We'll see. We can take the train, but like, yeah, the sleeper one is kind of sounds like an overkill. Even though I guess that's whatever, as long as there are spots. Gonna look in book it. Gonna look and book it. Now I wonder if we can go. Actually, what if you go not to Khiva, but you go to Nukus? Oh, this one goes 8 hours even. What the fuck? How? It's like kind of the same almost thing, I think. Whatever. What if we go after that? Yeah, I don't know why you guys like started all that like out of nowhere there. Out of nowhere. Can we go... No, not October. Do you know don't have October? Actually, I guess it's not from Khiva. you go maybe this one. Kinda doubt it though. Yeah, I don't think so. Don't think so, huh? Got agitated because of the Silk Song release, yeah. True. They say there won't be any games actually today? Did they? Did they now? So, 2nd of May. 3rd, I guess we're returning then. So, Hiva, Tashkent. That's already a long one. This already a sleeper one. Kind of makes sense, I guess, but not sure. Not sure if we go for that trip. Because maybe we just take plane here. I assume plane also gonna be... Well, plane gonna be a little more expensive. Plane gonna be probably like 30-something bucks, and this is like 20 bucks. We'll see. We'll see. So yeah, this is gonna be like the trip to Divis, to Uzbekistan. That's gonna be end of April, first days of May. So it's gonna be basically from Tashkent we go to... Dude, how like they call this... Like the different map is a bit better with that, I feel. Yeah, let's go with different one. I like this one better too. To actually browse things like that, to be honest. Not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, we're gonna go all the way to Samarkand first. So that's gonna be like 28th. Like 28, 29, something like that in April, basically. And Samarkand with IRLN. Then a couple of days in Samarkand. Then we go... Oh, is like the is Guzalkent here? Are those guys like on the buses? No, that should be some other Guzalkent probably. I doubt those like those... Yeah, it's this one. It's Gazalkent, not Guzalkent. Alright. Like, are those like bus drivers here just like casually taking, you know, from the metro people, you know, like fucking 400 kilometers away here? Kinda doubt it. Kinda doubt it. And yeah, from Samarkand we gonna go all the way here to Bukhara. Gonna go here. Also a couple of days here probably. Couple of days in Bukhara. And then from here going for like a day in Hiva. Hiva should be Nukus, and Hiva should be somewhere close to it. Like, Hiva is like so small actually that it's like even harder to find here. Because I think it should be close to Nukus. Urgen. Oh, it's close to Urgench, not to Nukus. Yeah, there it is, Hiva. And it's like one day basically, because it's mostly just this thing, the Chankala, the fortress. Yeah, this stuff. Then what you putting in those pictures already? Full PPG mode. Let's see. We're gonna go visit that place then. There it is. Mega fortresses. We'll see. And after that, probably go back. We'll see. We'll see. I was kinda thinking about maybe from Hiva, basically you go, I guess, to Urgench. Actually, Urgench airport also. So maybe that way will be fine. And from here, you can actually get later to Nukus. And from Nukus, you can get to... 222. Where was it? This one, wasn't it? Yeah, Munak. There it is. But we'll see. This is the ship graveyard in the previously Aral Sea that is now Aral Desert. So there is the shipyard, the ship graveyard. We'll see though. It's a bit dank and connection might be also garbage there anyway. So because I kind of thought about maybe like going here From here, you just kind of take a trip there, see the graveyard of ships, return back, and hop on the train, and then you can go all the way here through all the desert, and you end up here in Aktau, in Kazakhstan already. But we'll see. We'll see. Because I thought you can maybe like take a flight from here easily, but the flights from here have like a bunch of like also like switches on the way. Not that boga. Not that boga. I see Thursday and Friday they're gonna have stuff. I see. Yeah, that sounds kind of like yapping though. Sounds like yapping then. So we'll see about like Aktau and everything. Not sure. Like I basically kind of like this is gonna be like end of April on this route, and middle of April sometime, like in a couple of weeks. I don't know how to plan it yet though. Like that's the annoying part because let's see, 17th of April gonna be the showcase that I'm gonna be watching, and then 24th of April gonna be the Clair Obscur release, right? So it's basically kind of a week between that. And also, you know, like 10th of April is also a showcase. So basically at the best I get like a week free. So we'll see. Maybe I'll do in multiple moves. So I can go from Tashkent here to Khujand to Tajikistan. Chill there for like a day or something, because I don't think there's like that crazy much stuff. And maybe then go back again to Tashkent. Maybe after that from Tashkent go... I actually wonder how they go here. Because that seems kind of like a bunch of mountains here, so I don't think there's like a direct... Well, actually, I guess it also goes here. Yeah, it's still Uzbekistan territory, so I guess yeah, you go like this way. You go this way, and I want to go to the Fergana Vale. Like the Kokand, we need to visit. And after the Kokand, I want to visit also Namangan, not sure, probably not. And Dijon is really dang apparently. But all these places are kind of like one day at a time probably. So technically if I manage quick enough get to Kokand one day, then Fergana one day, then Andijan one day, and then move to Osh. That's already Kyrgyzstan. Chill there, and then just return. So I'm gonna like one little trip to Kyrgyzstan, you know, test connection, see how it is, stream for a day. One day in Tajikistan, also test connection, because I heard it's not really that good connection in Tajikistan, so we'll see. It might be not that good, huh? So like one day in Tajikistan, one day in Kyrgyzstan, just to check how it is, and maybe then at some point, hopefully I will, if it's decent enough of a connection, at some point maybe will be an opportunity to return and kind of focus more on those like countries and places. Because in Tajikistan, I want to like travel a lot, man. There is so much good. Like look at all the fucking mountains, man. Like there is so much. 7,495 meters there, for example. There we go. And there's all this road, all this like this is the Taraktai thing, right? Yeah, Pamir Road, eh? Shokhrohi Pamir. So this is the Pamir Tract, Pamir Road, eh? The roof of the world, eh? All in the mountains. This already China starts here. So like it would be really, really nice to go here too. Like more Tajikistan, see how it is there. And same with Kyrgyzstan. From Osh, you can just go all the way here. Like this is cool, would be really nice to visit. And more things in Kazakhstan too. Like so much stuff still. I just kind of don't want to go like, you know, like all over the place too fast, just spending just a little time there. So I want to kind of focus on those countries more. But since I'm kind of like I'm gonna be doing like this region, I mean, you know, might as well just like whoop and you in Kyrgyzstan, spend like one extra day there. So technically, if I could get here in the morning, stream 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, and back on the 6th day. So then week will be enough. Maybe even if I take Khujand on top of that. So like 1, 2, 3, 4. You can skip Fergana. Maybe we'll see. I'll look into it because apparently it's not that crazy good. Like the main ones, like I think Silk Road basically was kind of going. Like Andijan was there on the way, and Kokand was also, I think, on the way. So that will be well, Andijan for sure. Andijan is like one of the most ancient ones, I think. So that will be really nice to visit. Yeah, maybe just like Hujand, Kokand, Andijan, Osh. Then it's gonna be 4 days and return back. Week will be enough then. Alrighty, Steve, enjoy the breakfast. No, the Mega Wind is in Central Asia, dude. I think there were even some like laws or something, and like, you know, like literally like president or something addressing people like, yo guys, can you like chill with your weddings and stuff? You're spending too much money on that shit. Because they go ham, man. Weddings here go brr. And like it's like people take loans for the wedding because you kind of like need to show, you know. To show even when you can't really show, but you need to show because otherwise, you know, that's something that everyone will remember for the rest of their lives. And they need to flex. They need to flex. So maybe that actually will work. So maybe like 18th maybe then. So like 18th of April, let's say I just go here. There should be no problems. Like if I go in the morning, like by my stream start time, maybe a little later, I will be already here. So go to Hujand, then from Hujand, also in the day, hopefully. Well, it's easy in the day, just need to like... The main quest is basically to find where are all those buses and stuff, especially since you need to kind of like cross the borders. That's a little more tricky. That's a little more tricky. Maybe this is Tajikistan. Okay, this is better to watch on Google though. Yeah, this way. So yeah, I assume this way. So you kind of like cross around here somewhere. From Tajikistan to Uzbekistan. So like 1 day there. Yeah, Fergana is not even like on the map here. Actually, not just oh yeah, there it is. Like Andijan is not showing already on this zoom level. It's not showing at all in general. Like Google Maps, oh yeah, there it is. Why is it here though? When all of this is Andijan. Nice map, Google. So we'll see then. How to do this better. Well, actually, 1 second, since I kind of like be good on this stuff. From Tashkent to Kokand. Let's say 18th. 4 hours. 5 in the morning. Damn, let's go. That's actually nice though. Oh, there's seating ones too. Alright, that's completely perfect then. Specifically Tashkent and Dijon. Alright, that's good, huh? Kokand, yeah. Oh, the Kokand, the one and only. So that's actually really good then. Maybe I'll just do like Tajikistan like in one go. And just specifically just go for Tashkent, Kokand. Visit all the stuff there. Do they have Osh here? Looks like not. It goes to Andijan, so I can technically go from Andijan to Osh, Kyrgyzstan, check this for a day, then basically return to Andijan again, hop on the train, and back to Tashkent. That's actually nice. I wonder if something goes to Hujand though. Let me see. Actually, probably on this one. Yes, any other complete? Okay, it started doing another complete. Not other than Dijon, we go Hujonde. Hujonde. Not really. Kinda doubt it goes there anyway. Hey, Oxford, good morning. Don't think they have the trains there. Also, I'm just kind of like thinking what would be more optimal. Trying to catch this one this way. Or is it better to do this like in one go? Like one day, one and back. And then go separately already to Fergana Valley. We'll see, we'll see. But yeah, I think like 18 probably. In the Giga trip planning, sorta, yeah. I think on 18, let's try. There were like, if I wanted to cook on 18th, and we should have no problems. Yep, no problems. A lot of places. A lot of spots, and sitting one is kind of convenient too. It's like already 28 minutes late though for my stream, and I would need to probably check in the hotel to drop some stuff off, right? So I'm gonna be later start, but can do that. Can do that. The fourth copy already. Them collecting all the copies there. I see. I see. Yeah, that was like a little IRL, like 50 minutes basically. Well, probably even less really. Just grabbing the food gear. See, 18 this way. That should be good. That should be good. I'll just need to look into the options on the buses and stuff. Maybe I will go like through Hujan and then Kokand this way, so like +1 day, and you know, border crosses and stuff. But we'll be in Tajikistan also for a day, just to kind of like, because why not? And then once to Kyrgyzstan also. I need to get all those SIM cards just for 1 day. That doesn't sound like that good, but you know, I kind of want to see, I want to try how it's gonna go. How it's gonna go. And then maybe I'll return. Maybe I'll manage to kind of save those SIM cards somehow. We'll see. In some countries you can like easily like have the SIM cards active for a while without really doing much with them. Like in some, like for once a half a year, you just need to spend like a little bit, like once a semester or something, and you're good. Maybe I will. We'll see. Maybe I will. Hello. Stick to WhatsApp calls and stuff. Yeah, I mean, you don't use phone. Like, I mean, even at home, we don't really use like phones sometimes. People just use like Telegram or something. That's it. I'm not really calling that much. So yeah, then let's try that way. So like 18th, I either go... So like 17th, we watch the showcase. And 18th in the morning, I either gonna try to go to Fujian, to Tajikistan. Stream there for a day. And then 19th, try to get to Koka. Stream there for a day. Then... maybe I will go Fergana. It's kind of in the middle anyway, sorta, right? Like just a bit of a... just a little bit of a detour. So I guess like day here. So 1 day. Like it's basically like in 4, maybe 6 hours you can make this trip, sorta. From what I heard at least. With border cross, so it should be doable. And this also shouldn't be too much. So we just go 1 day, 1 day, 1 day, 3 days, 4 days, 5 days, and then just return in. Maybe Nosh I just kind of like walk around without even hotel and stuff. Just kind of go back. Actually, let me see. Andijan to Tashkent. Maybe I can like go to Osh, walk around, go back to Andijan, and hop on the night train back overnight to sleep there. That would be actually mega optimal. Huckster with them streaks. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Well, let's say, so like 17th, 18th. Like 5 days, let's say, right? Let's say 22nd, maybe. Yeah, these are all PP good, dude. Huh? What is this? Like, why? It would be like not 6, but like a little later. That would be alright. 6 is a little early. So I guess then... Oh, and they also in general like 3 and stuff. So it's kind of like... They wasted somewhat, like in the middle of the day. That's kind of dog, eh? Might actually kind of work. Maybe. Then more optimal would be like stream, then go here and here instantly, stream here, then return, and then I will have 1 day until like 6 p.m. pretty much, and train comes. Then I hop on the train and peace out. And back to Tashkent. That would be good. Yeah, that's my friend from college. Yeah. That's my friend from college, who we live with. Alrighty, Jordy, good luck. Good luck. Good luck with that, man. But yeah, Bukhara and Samarkand we go end of April. That we go with my friend actually together, so need to kind of plan around his, like, when his project is done, which is like 25th or something basically. But yeah, until 28th he's gonna be celebrating, I guess. So 28th we probably go. So yeah, Samarkand 28th I assume. Like it's all kind of for now also not like set in stone because need to book everything. So we'll see, but yeah, basically Tashkent, Samarkand, 2 days there. Samarkand, Bukhara, 2 days there. And Bukhara, Khiva, 1 day in Khiva. And then from there, we already go back. Let me see actually flights then. Bukhara is popular. Samarkand is the most popular one. Bukhara kind of too, of course, but Samarkand is like the dankest one. Oh god. AI. Monka is... Assistant based on artificial intelligence. Monka is... There it is, dude. It's here. Alright, so, Khiva was Urgench. Urgench to Tashkent. Uzbekistan Airways actually is like legit shit, dude. I tell you, if you have an option to pick, like, try it. It's good, man. It's good. Like, the planes are nice. Food is amazing. And the prices usually are kind of like... Maybe on the little kind of higher side. Sometimes it depends, obviously. Like, higher than low coasters, of course. But they always pretty much, I think, have the luggage included, though. So it's actually nice in that sense. Okay, so 28th we go... Samarkand... Bukhara, Khiva, so like 2nd or 3rd we return, and then... No, let's just put 1 for now, I guess. Payment method. Might as well use stuff from back home still. Optimal. No, Urgench Tashkent then 3 p.m. again, like come on, man. It's like nowhere. I mean, yeah, considering you need to also go there early, like beforehand, right? It's like day gone. Like, come on, who does that? Like, do it early morning or late night or something. Oh yeah, it shows like the payment, and okay, fine. Let's do this way for the currency that is more. No luggage. 60 bucks with this one, with luggage even. I mean, I guess. Yeah, this one is like 1 hour 20 minutes, so nothing crazy really. Nothing crazy really. And there was no airport in Hiva itself, I think, right? Yeah, I think you just use the Urgench airport, basically, this one. So yeah, I guess we go from... I mean, I guess I also like stream from Urgench a little. I don't know if there is anything there, but you always can find something, I guess. Maybe. 3 like 3:30, like... Actually, it's internal, right? Without, like, border control and stuff, so don't need to go there, like, 3 hours prior or something. Can just go, like, sooner. So maybe I'll, like, stream for a couple of hours from there and then hop on the plane. Could be. Could be. Could be. We'll see. We'll see. So basically, like, you know, ETAs for now, sorta. On 28th of April, gonna be Samarkand. 29th. Then 30th and 1st, Bukhara. Then 2nd, gonna be Hiva. 1 day there, basically. Don't need to go for 2. And then 3rd, I guess we go to Urgench. Be like 2-hour stream will be possible, and we piecing out back to Tashkent. That will be 1. But before that, I guess... Before that, I guess we're gonna go to the east. So on the 18th of April, then, it's either gonna be Kokand or it's gonna be Hujand. We'll see. 18th of April. Like 18th, 19th, 20th. And then they kind of skip this for now. 21st, 22nd, and piecing out. But actually piecing out was kind of bad though, right? Was it? Andijan, Tashkent. Actually not too bad, I guess. 18, 16. I can do like 4-hour stream or something and then like just peace out on the train. It's kind of not the best. I'm gonna arrive kind of late, but whatever, I guess. Maybe I can make it on this one even too. Maybe even on this one. Just like stream entire Silk Road. Well, at least it's part in Uzbekistan for sure, yeah. It's some Kyrgyzstan. Horsh, I think, also was part of it. Yeah, that's Jalalabad. Jalalabad I only remember because it was a map in Battlefield, if I remember correct, dude. In the Battlefield 2, I think. Specifically. I remember that. So basically, I will be able to do 18th, 19th, 20th, 21st, 22nd, and back home. And then I'm gonna be enough time. 23rd, I'm back home, and 24th, Clear Obscure out. If they're gonna do the early access to Clear Obscure, though, that's gonna be interesting. At least I hope, like, I wish there would be more, like, communication, you know, like, oh yeah, guys, we're gonna start that, like Hooded Horse, I have to say, their publisher, right? They warn you about all those things, like, half a month prior. Like, you know, like, almost, like, few weeks before things, like, the embargo drops and stuff, like, couple of weeks before. Like, you already know when it's happening and stuff. I love that. Like, give me plans and advice. Like, I understand, I guess everyone thinks that streamers just kind of, like, you know, live, like, with today and no one's planning shit. But, you know, I'm not streamer fooling. I'm not just streamer. I'm boomer, man. I need my plans. I need my plans. I'm not just sitting home playing games already anymore. My home is moving every 6 months, dude. I need to plan things. I need to plan. With notebook for planning, yeah. I mean, 2 notebooks for planning, really. Get the remote control over the planes. Yeah, probably can already. Probably can already. Yeah, we'll do like, you know, a little dip to Hujan, then a little to, which is Tajikistan, and a little bit to Kyrgyzstan. So you can try to like localize speeds and everything, how they work too, maybe for the future. And maybe I will get into Kazakhstan too. But like the thing is, like Shymkent is not really that big. Like I guess a lot of people just go there from Tashkent because it's kind of close, and you can like take like different flights. For example, you can find some better flights from their airport, and you can like buy some stuff, I guess. But not sure if there's a lot to watch there really. Not sure. I'm not sure. It's also a pretty big city though. Oh, they have here some dank monument. By the Big B. Some dink stuff there, I guess, too. It's kind of cool also, I guess. We'll see, we'll see. Like, I would rather go to Aktau, to be honest, but the Aktau is gonna be only if we continue our trip from Hiva. From here, we'll need to go all the way here, through the desert. Through the desert, here, and then down here to Aktau. But Aktau doesn't show the train somehow, I don't know why. Shoot, unless they changed that already. They showed the statue. Well, I mean, that was because like the spot for the statue on the map was only that. That was all the photos that people like attached to that statue, which not all of them were about the statue. Actually, wait a second. I think it's not exactly Aktau. I think it stops Mangistau, I think, wasn't it? Mangistau. Aha. That's how we find it. Just need the different date, probably. Actually, maybe they're not going through Tashkent. Okay, let's try Nukus. Aha, there it is. Holy prices, alright. What? That's 21 hour though, so... Yuck. A little bit of a long boy there. A little bit of a long boy there. And it goes like twice a week, I guess. Sleeper and coupe. Oh, that's... yeah, coupe is expensive. This one is kind of alright. Well, this is also kind of, you know, like this basically like what now? Like $7, pretty much. Well, it's $70 rather. Which, I mean, kind of not too bad. Not too bad. I mean, I would, but 21 hours is also kind of dang though. And it's also kind of missed day, like you arrive at like 5, already kind of a bit late maybe to stream. Need to think. And ask if my friend would be down to that. A bit of a dip into Kazakhstan territory, and maybe I will take a dip in the Caspian Sea then. Aktau would be interesting. But then returning from Aktau, though, is dank. The time waste, yep. Well, I mean, it's quite the trip, though, because you go from Nukus, which is here, you go all the way here, cross the border around here, and then go all the way down here, basically, to Mangistau. It's kind of dank. Like, how much is it, actually, if you take, like, a car, for example? I think this way. Learning Uzbek language. Yeah, it's a little, you know, 1,200 kilometers there, so I guess that kind of... Well, actually, what the fuck is this road, though? Holy dude. Is it really that shorter there? I'm not so sure. No bus? Feels bad, man. How much for a walk, dude? Aw, doesn't know. Taxi? Aw, never lucky, man. So yeah, that's quite the trip. Quite the trip. I wonder why it's not showing through here, though. Let me see if I move... Huh? Maybe there is no... Oh, yeah, maybe there is no border cross for cars. Maybe it's only like train is getting past, but you can just cross by car, maybe. I don't know. For some reason, it doesn't show here. But yeah, it's like 420 kilometers here. Come on. And 500, okay, like 900,000 kilometers. So I guess price is kind of justified then, and the length, you know, quite the trip. It looks kind of like, dude, what is this like? Come on, man, it's nothing. That's nothing. The experience. The sleeper trains are an experience, though, dude. They are. They are usually. Formation outdated. Right, sure. Let me see. Can we go? Might need different airways for that, though, because that's in Kazakhstan. One moment. Let me get a different thing. Alright, let me see. So I don't have English there. Okay, fine, whatever. That's fine. So if we go Aktau to Tashkent. No, this way. Let's see. You can already see. This also probably with like annoying switches on the way, though. I assume you fly to like Almaty or Astana. Yeah, you're Astana and you fly through Almaty, actually, yeah. Which is kind of weird because you fly to Almaty, like what is this route? Well, I guess like you fly from here instead of just going straight up like here. You fly like first like all the way here and then you return back here. Kinda chunky already, kinda chunky in prices. But I assume no, actually let me see. Is there any direct flights to Uzbekistan? Can I somehow check? Like I had like all those like search engines are so like pipiega sometimes, like bro. I assume there is no direct flights anyway. Yeah, looks like it. And I doubt it's gonna find any more. So yeah, I guess from Aktau you can only get with some things in the middle there. Some layover flights. Or just take the train back again also, and that will be a massive fucking train also again. We'll see, gotta decide. That would be kinda cool, but like going there is like I guess fine, but returning would be dink. So it's either like another 21 hour train back, and then also like a massive flight and stuff from Nukus. Or 150 bucks and you go all the way to Almaty, and then you go to Tashkent. It'd be kinda nice to, I guess, like stay in Almaty for a bit, but this is probably like a very quick change though. Doubt you're gonna have much time there. doubt it. Yeah, 2 hours 35 minutes in Almaty. Yeah, that's not that crazy much. Not that crazy much. Astana. No, that's in Baku in Azerbaijan. Nope. That we're not gonna even be able probably to enter with our Armenian stamps there anyway. I wonder how it works for transit, but yeah. They don't like that stamp. And then getting their stamp, it wouldn't be liked in Armenia either. Like, my friend already has one. And every time they ask, you know, what is this shit, man? Why were you there? What did you forget there? Let's see, like, just the gist, I guess, of what to expect here, though. Of what to expect around here. Dates. Can we switch the dates? Not through here, probably. Here. So here we will be 28th to 29. Well, actually, no, 30, I guess, technically. So 28, 30. 29, 29, 30, 30 we move already, I guess. 2 adults, 1 room, sure. No, Samarkand, I guess, let's do. Bruh. Khan Hotel. Damn, son. What if they have some dang stuff? I like this price. What is this? Guest house. Then this looks nice. This looks kinda like even too sus, I would say. Kinda. Small guest house on the floor. Well, I mean, I do recognize the style and everything. I guess that is here at least, not just some pictures from Google or something. Actually, there's a lot of decent prices, to be honest. All right, I like that. Hell yeah. We've got some insane yard inside there. A little bit of gulag. Feels good, man. I'll take it. Doesn't really matter anyway. Just need to sleep there pretty much. That's it. For kind of 40 bucks. Can't complain. Need to like get the nuance though going, because there is like this like registration for like tourists and stuff thing that you also get like charged basically per day. But the thing is, we have registration here in this apartment, right? Like, we kind of not tourists, we kind of residents, sorta. Light version residents in Uzbekistan already. So I wonder if you can kind of negotiate it with them to not pay that stuff. Need to kind of like contact them, I guess. The airport shuttle even. Damn, son. The services. They're kind of like not even far or anything. The Registan Street, Registan Park. Where is the Registan itself then? Registan Square Observatory. Well, I mean, oh yeah, there it is. Medrese. Triple Medrese. That's, dude, like across the road from this. Oh, it's hostel. Okay, I see. I mean, a hostel is not really a twin room with balcony though. Oh. So, like the separate room in the hostel, I guess. That might work. That might work, really. Yeah, I guess like room like this too. Damn, that's authentic there, you know. I guess not the bestest reviews on this one. Twin room with balcony, 52 bucks for 2 nights. For 2 people. Free cancellation and no prepayment. No credit card. That seems good. That seems good. I do the separate beds. Well, I mean, why not? Why not? If it's like two people, you know, that don't really want to sleep together, why not? Happens, you know. Uzbekistan hostel, I like how they have the the internet speed here, even to test them. They know. Hey, Moscow though. They know the priorities. It's not a hostel, but I guess they also have separate rooms there. Nah, not really. Hostel for 26 even. Yeah, but it seems really good though, right across in the dang building too. Not bad. I see you. Which surprisingly means Asia. Took some time to realize to me, but that's how it is. Yeah, this seems good. So Samarkand seemingly is kinda okay in prices. I like that. I like that. Yeah, the Monuments Mausoleum. Is this the mausoleum, I wonder? I need to go there too. Kuksaroy. So like the palace of Cook. The Cock Palace. Damn son. Rigiston Zargarone. They look so nice. Enjoy. Then the mega atmospheric one, alright. The full carpet mode, I'm gonna need to do the evening stream on Registan, for sure. For sure, gonna be some evening one. Gonna be some evening streams. Yeah, so basically kind of like something that like 50-60 range should be doable. For 2 nights in Samarkand, that's good. I like that. Observatory will look big there too. And that's the ancient of Russia, alright. Why not showing? Might go. Probably. Alright, let's see. The Bukharo. Alright, seems also kinda like 60 bucks should be a bit more expensive actually. Boutique. Family guest house, 63. Omar family resort. Birhan, double or twin room. Damn, that's also good reviews and stuff too. I like that. Good old gulag, but like, dude. What else do you need, What else do you need even? For the price, that totally would do. Right, so can get something reasonably priced and stuff. Nice. And let's see Hiva. How's Hiva going? I get something next to the Ichan Kala. No, wait, Ichan Kala. Yeah, everything inside the fortress, I guess, is like the instantly bonus to price. And outside of the fortress, there is like nothing really. Damn, it's like the cafe they have there, like this. Not bad. There's a cool spot. A bit more expensive, but I guess that's kind of the cheapest in this area, because yeah, this I guess all kind of the fortress. Yeah, Southgate, Westgate was here somewhere, Eastgate. So what this part is pretty much like inside the fortress. So it's like in actually inside of the main thing, because everything outside the gate is kind of like, I think from what I heard at least, there is not that much really to see. Like everything is around this region. That's why we're gonna be here probably for like a day in this one. Yeah, Hiva is more expensive though. Like they tried to farm. That's the actually kind of like not full gulag. A bit more spacey gulag, I guess. Kinda. And massage service there, insane. Actually, that was 78. Output 78. Also kind of next to the wall, eh? But without the fancy area, though, you just have like the inner garden sort of. Those photos are not something you're gonna see from there. The super bike is there and stuff too. Yeah, that's an option too. Yeah, because everything inside the fortress is instantly super expensive. Actually, now you can still find some hidden gems there, I guess. Hibara Hono, that's like the full authentic experience there. Straight from the Soviet Union, man. But I mean, it's an option too. But this for now was the best thing. This is really nice. The views and everything seems really good. The price is not too bad either. 68. Fabulous breakfast included even, but non-refundable though. Pay the property before arrival. No credit card needed. How are you supposed to pay though then? 76 with free cancellation. I mean, maybe. Tiled bathroom like that? Wait, what do you have in the bathroom? No, oh, you mean just no bathtubs and stuff? Yeah, the pretty tiles, I see. It's time to do some. Time to put some work. Not boring tiles, I see. A nice portable, nice, enjoy. Sounds good, huh? Well, and here we're also gonna stay for 1 day, so guess you could actually kind of go for this one, maybe even. We'll see. Eating on the floor? Well, it's not exactly. It's like it's the Starahan. Like all this thing is kind of like a bit elevated. Well, it's supposed to. Maybe inside the house it's not. It's on the floor maybe, but usually it's kind of like a little like elevated thing. But you just like sit like that. It's kind of supposed to be like, you know, desert and stuff, right? It's supposed to be like the thing in the shadows where you can just, you know, like sit down, or you can like lay down, you know, like half sit, half lay down, you know, while eating and drinking tea. So it's like for the mega relax basically. That's affordable, I see. But yeah, I really like this one though. Just get one with refunds just in case maybe. Actually like can go like without even, still go. We'll see. 2 single beds also, so that's good. Might be good. And let's see then the eastern parts. How does this go? How does this go then? So how about Hujand? No, Hujand BX, not always at least. Okay, I wonder where the... where do you want to be for the dang stuff? The fortress and everything, somewhere closer would be nice. Let's see. Fortressu, where are you? Show me the fortress. Some big parks there. That's nice. Ah, they got some high-speed urban transport station. Damn, son. That sounds nice. That sounds good, huh? Alright, that could be interesting. Anything around here? 80, 43. Oh, then the reviews on this one not pumping, that's for sure. Fujian Star, 6.5. Nice reviews. A lot of places with no reviews at all. I guess not a lot of people go in, really. Let's put this in for now. Filter out. That's a lot of stuff filtered out. Oh, hello. 21 reviews, 9.5. Just like literally just apartment, I guess. Beachfront. I mean, one way to put it, I guess. God, there is actually a beach on this river there too. Damn, son. Insane. Breakfast 20 bucks? What the fuck, dude? Bruh. 20 bucks in Tajikistan, you'll be like eating for like a few days probably, man. What the fuck? That's the breakfast for 20 bucks, holy. Like the mega westerner beta, I guess, there. You can just stuff yourself with local food, no problems, huh? 8.1. 200 reviews though on this one. The good old Gulag style looks like, but that might be nice. Why not? Also super bikers here. They like them. They like them bikers, dude. Could be turbos. Could be. Could be. Cozy flat. Just cozy flat. 30 reviews. 9.5. This kind of nice if you stay there for like a couple of days or something, because you're gonna have like, you know, the can do the laundry, you know. That would be nice if it would be part of like some long trip. Could just stay here, you know, like wash all the clothes and everything, refresh yourself to continue, and that would be nice. That's nice apartment. And all that for like what, 50 bucks? 70 bucks. All right. I mean, still can fit a lot of people here too. Not bad, eh? Not that many options though, I have to say, but well, we'll see. Both on there. Both of these nuts. Let's see how's the Coca going. Oh, what is this? Bahri Tajik Resort and Spa. Damn. This is the house, man. Now this is the house. Gotta get Mr. President on the wall. Feels good, man. Let's go. Holy, got the Mega Habam or something? Cool. Betrayed will love that room, yeah. Damn, son, I see. I can get the whole conference there. Let's go. The meetup time. The meetup time. Holy. Insane. Hey, Olaf. President always watching, dude. Yeah, I guess it's like the sauna or something. Oh yeah, well, it is. It is. I knew it, man. I knew it. Could see it from miles away. Insane. Yeah, that's already like to go there for a while, even though with these prices. With these prices, not sure. That's already dank. Oh, for 2 nights, but still. Genius discount. Oh, it's first time I think Genius discount is here. Dude, I kind of actually got after my previous IRL trips. Already got 1 level up. I need to get another one. I need to get another one. You get another level up there. Alright, how's Coca going? Alright, Coca time. Well, Coca doesn't have a lot of options here. That's actually kind of sad. Hotel City. Some sun right there. I like that already. The food is sorted out. Food is sorted out. Number of guests 28 for 50 bucks. Now that's a good offer, man. Now that's a good offer. Who's down, guys? Join. I'm paying. I'm paying. Now let's go. 4 double beds and 10 large double beds. Hell yeah, man. Yeah, it seems like a spot in the hostel though. Even though it says twin room. But yeah, that doesn't sound like a twin room there. Yeah, Coca will be a little dinker though. 110. Right next to KFC, Poga. And Lola Hotel. Well, for this money, it should be something dink. Actually, let me see. Like, this part of the trip, I'm gonna go solo, basically, so... And this will be my solo trip there. Maybe there'll be more options that way. Coca right, good. Filter reviews. Very good. Alright, $20 disappeared instantly. $80. Well, here I will be also for one. Well, fine, one night, like just divided by half. We know that. So $40 basically. Well, that seemed like good reviews though. A breakfast included also. I mean, like breakfast, like you just go and get some saw, dude, and it's gonna cost you like 50 cents, man. Alright, the single room is $80. Yeah, see, that's actually kind of nice. Single bed gear. They have the pictures of single bed gear. Is it like the full gulag mode? Which again, I don't really mind. I just need to sleep there. Yeah, it looks nice though. I'll take it, I'll take it. Yeah, the 51 is kind of sus. I think it's more like coastal rather than anything. Actually, what the reviews say. I'll read the reviews. No comments, no comments. Alright. Alright, so Coca, Fergana. Fergana has more options actually in terms of hotels. Sakura Inn. Oh, damn, that's actually a lot of reviews on this one too. $36 for 2 nights. Maybe out of Coca in the evening, I just like jump on the bus and just spend 2 days here. For this price, for these reviews and stuff. Free cancellation and no prepayment. Budget single room. That sounds like my jam. There's some bunk beds though, but not sure. I have a cat even. Oga. Yeah, there's also a hostel looks like, but I guess there is a separator room too. Economy double. Minibus shared taxi stands, but day trips everywhere, right? Seems alright then. Bye bye. Very clean. There is a tremendous cat. There it is. The main one. The blueprint? What kind of blueprint? Shared kitchen and stuff, too. Each room, a work desk, sofa, bed, and the free toiletries. And the toilet also is included. I mean, it does seem kind of like it. Not on the floor, you know. It's a big deal, but still. Perfect for 2 nights stay. No idea how they identify those. Yeah. Top location, popular with solo travelers. Not. I guess most people probably just like pick it for that short amount, so that's why it's perfect for that. I guess. Pick for the short amount and then you have high reviews, and it probably like says that it's perfect for your type of stay there. It's probably perfect for 3 too, I would assume. $14 then for 2 days even. Mini hotel, I see. Very simple. Then it's kind of like the my kind of gulag, you know, when it's big but still gulag. Yeah? $14, you can't go wrong there, no? Help with finding transport between cities. That is important. That is important. Oh, blueprints? No, I don't think you get that here. Maybe in some descriptions, but doubt it. 14 would be even better. That's kind of like in the middle of nowhere, I guess. Close to airport, but not gonna need the airport. So like from Fergana, we will need to go next. Oh, that's good prices. That is already nice. From Fergana, I think I'm gonna like go directly to Osh, but I will return here anyway. So let's see Andijan. What they have in Andijan. Okay, Andijan also doesn't have a lot of options, look like. But I might be just passing by and just leaving on the train in the evening, basically. So this might be good, huh? There was train like 5 p.m. my time, so actually 5 p.m. I guess. It was 6 something my time, so that will be still solid. Even 5 p.m. is kind of solid. So maybe I'm just not gonna even stop here. That's 4 reviews. Apartment with 3 rooms. Insane. 32. Sheikh Hostel. Damn son, there's some triple rooms and stuff. Musicus. Where'd you go? No, switch. Have we heard this already? All of it. Get this one. Go switching to a bit of gaming soon. There we go. Oh, the Sheikh Hotel also. So they have Sheikh Hostel and then they have Sheikh Hotel also. A little bit of everything. $200 from train station. Kinda nice. But yeah, we'll see. In Andijan, I might be not staying. So I think I'm just gonna go from Fergana right to Osh. And then from Osh, I already return here and hop on the train. So I'm not even gonna be stopping there. Just stream there and go on the train back home. How about Osh? How will that go in? Osh has some dang prices and options there. Lovely home for you. A dormitory, alright. So it's all hostels then. I assume too. I kind of like don't really mind, but yeah, I'd rather have something I can like drop some stuff, put some stuff on charge, you know, while leaving and everything. So it's better to have some dedicated room for that. Echo house to win a room. How the Echo house going? Then we also have the conference room even. Insane. No fancy bathroom. Food gear. Not bad, huh? Breakfast included then. 56. For 2 nights. So the sponge did not greet you today. Hello, sir. So this might be interesting. This might be nice. Yes, Osh is Kyrgyzstan already. So I think I'm just gonna go in, get the SIM cards, and we'll see. how it works, the connection and everything there. A walk around Osh is also, I think, not like that crazy much to see. But why not? Especially since I will be like in this city anyway, and there's like literally, you know, just like a bus ride. A bus ride here. Then you just cross the border and you already here. Simple. And all the other dank places I will, in Kyrgyzstan, I will check some other time. I'm interested too. Pretty big city also. I think it's like second biggest basically in Kyrgyzstan. Sultan Saray. To be indeed very sultan. And much sarai. And also pumping some breakfast in, yep. Another breakfast included. Might be applied discount. Alright, we'll see. The mega quad rooms there. Vacation walking distance to all Osh attractions. That sounds good, eh? Short walk to everything. Sounds good, eh? Well, I guess all the stuff is kind of around here somewhere. At the parks and everything, at least. We'll see, eh? Oh yeah, and that's the mountain, I think, that you actually kind of go to. I think. Not like small mountain, nothing super crazy there, of course. In the middle of the city and kind of small. But that's good, viewpoints there. Nice, alright. Well, seems kinda budget-wise gonna be alrighty. Looks like. Kinda still like day 25 to like $40, I guess. That's alright. So like around 5 days, I guess, in the west, but we're also gonna split with my friend then, right? Because two of us. So that's gonna be, let's say, like 80 for me, just for the accommodations. And east I go solo. That's also gonna be like around 5 days probably. So that one, let's say, like already 160 or something, around that. 150, 200. That's alrighty. You know, the travel itself also not that crazy expensive. So the bus ride's gonna be like not really dank, but there's gonna be the quest to find all of them though. Gonna be the quest to find all the buses and stuff, the right ones and where they go. But should be no problems. We'll get that. So yeah, I would say like on the 18th, I guess, of April. Gonna be like this side, this trip for like 5 days or so probably, 4 or 5 days, how it goes, we'll see. And then 28th of April probably gonna be the one, the dank one already. Well, kind of dank. In distance wise, it's gonna be dank, of course, but it's also gonna be like 5 days. So that's gonna be nice. It's your birthday, 18th of April or 28th of April. The environment will look like, yeah, we'll see. Well, we're gonna discuss also if we go for the Mangistau. if we're gonna go to Octao. Actually, what's in Octao in terms of accommodations? Ooh, that's pretty nice. Damn, son, that's a lot too. Maybe I will go for the dip, even though I guess like in May it's gonna be still quite something there. There's like a whole apartment there, basically. The Mega Beach gear. And some some ship's course in there. Near the sea. Descriptive. Yes, they're clearly renting apartments pretty much. Yeah, just the whole apartment there, alright. Let's see how they roll. The Russell Hotel. Apartments with great view, 9.8 reviews. Damn, son. And even the smiley toilet, dude. Okay. Got all you need, eh? I mean, for 40 bucks for 2 days, I would say. That's pretty good, eh? Also 9.8, dude. Everyone's loving it here. Damn, is this part of apartment too? I'll take it. I'll take it. Yeah, like half of the photos are basically not even apartment, dude. Just you know, that's how it is here in our city. That's part of the offering, you know. You get that too. Yeah, some fancy repair in this one. The fancy interiors there, holy. The mega windows and stuff. This one is 8.6. Like, people prefer the smiley toilet, dude. And they prefer the smiley toilet instead, The big walls and stuff, who needs that? Big windows, rather. We need the smiley toilet. Right next to the lighthouse. Interesting. This looks like someone else also. The same owner or something, I guess. Kind of similar type of odd there. Got some sauna. Yeah, we'll see. If we'll go for this one. This already kinda dink trip for this one. Okay, I would be interested, but we'll see. The soft closing one? I like the slow one. Yep, that's a good one. That's a good one. Damn, they have the sunken ship here even. Huh. Nice. A nice spot, dude. I'm gonna go visit for sure. Like for divers, I guess more. Yeah, sounds dink. Cafe Bazjura. It was like Gajura, but a Bazjura. We'll see. Man, they also have like the micro districts, microrayon. Classic. Yeah, we'll see. This one is already a little more of a dankness. More of a dankness in terms of a trip, because it's 21-hour train. And not even from here. Already from like the end of the previous trip, so we'll see about that. Yeah, just like slowly closing. Like instead of like slamming down, it's just like, you know, slowly closing down. Yeah, without slamming. Without slamming. Yeah, have that at home, have that here too. It's nice, it's nice. Alright, so yeah. That's gonna be like what is kind of most likely is 18th of April we go this route. And 28th of April we go this route there. Like probably kind of 5 days each. So it's gonna be IRLs every day. From 18th for like 5 days. And from 28th for like 5 days. That's the plan. That's the plan. Like not gonna go to some like crazy trips in like Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, in Tajikistan though. But I'm gonna visit like at least Tajikistan and Kyrgyzstan cities I will visit at least for a day. For now, want to test, you know, the connection and stuff, see how it is. Yeah, maybe we'll see. Because if it's gonna be bad even in those cities, then you know that in other places, like in some mountains or something, it's gonna be completely bad. So we'll see, we'll see. Yeah, Kazakhstan, we'll see. Kazakhstan already a little trickier. Like, could go to Shymkent from Tashkent. It's like not even anything super crazy. Yeah, so let me see. Yeah, I can even like get something reasonably priced here. Sure if there's much really to say, but maybe. We'll see. The lead manufacturer here. Nice. Totally worth marking it here. Absolutely. We'll see how that will go then. Alright. Let's get the beta game in there going. So we have still... Actually not really that much, but still 2 hours looks like, right? Until it's time for... Actually already less even. Until Nintendo time. Well, kind of 2 hours, I guess. Somewhat. A little less until it's Nintendo. Yeah, 3 p.m. 3 p.m. Nintendo drops. Man, not that crazy much time. But the item falling. But, I mean, I guess fine. A little bit. Let's get a bit of item falling until it's Nintendo time. Nintendo Switch 2 announcement. Alright, let me close all this stuff here.